Spade on Howard's new Sirius show for all you rich people that have Sirius. I'm here in the morning, and it's lots of fun.
What are you expecting? You're able to say whatever you want in there now.
I thought I said this is the Howard Stern show. Now it's a new interview. I'm going to say F word, and then S word, and then another F word. I got it all planned out. I don't even care if it's funny. Just say it. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, David Spade is here. He's promoting some stuff. And by the way, the gentleman in the corner is Josh Walk from Entertainment Weekly.
I call it EW.
EW. I did the cover. Here, I'll let you say hello to Josh. Is that you, Josh? Let me see. No. See if that works. Nah. Scott didn't set it up right. See, to say test 1, 2.
Test 1, 2.
Say it again.
Test 1, 2.
No. He didn't set it up right. He sucks. Try it again now.
Test 1, 2.
There it is.
There
He did set it up. I'm an idiot.
Who's the idiot?
Oh, hey, Spade. Hey, Spade, sit over there. Just be quiet.
Spade's looking to make quote of the week.
Yeah, Spade wants to know if he can be quote of the week.
Yeah.
I'll see what I can do.
Right underneath something from, like, fucking Gilmore Girls or something.
Gary, I take my time.
Did you ever do the cover of Entertainment Weekly? I bet you did.
I said no a couple times.
Turned it down?
No, I did it once. I think, yeah, during Just Shoot Me. I did one. It was fun.
The best cover I ever did.
I can't wait to hear about your photo shoot.
Why? Because it's got to be all about you every minute?
Come on, we're going to discuss
Gary,
some of his outfits.
Gary.
What's the matter, man?
He's in trouble.
David has special headphone needs.
Shut up.
Yeah, you do. Be honest.
I don't know. It doesn't move.
Such a pain in the ass.
Look, he's got a whole different
I'm not
setup.
in the union.
Why do you need special headphones? The hell are you up to?
Let's give you something to talk about.
Did you bring in your iPod? What is that?
Let's
You and
give
Belzer.
you something to...
Belzer has special headphone needs, too.
Right.
There's a couple of guests who are
I
real
have a
pain in the ass.
reason.
Belzer has a reason for special
Yeah.
What's your
headphones.
reason?
Oh, I thought I had a reason. What does he have?
No, Belzer because he got dropped on his head.
No,
Yeah.
No, that's
not
what he
the
says.
reason.
Oh, by the wrestler?
Right.
No, he's just
Hogan.
Hulk
I saw
Hogan.
that. You saw that, Artie.
Yeah, I did. It's funny.
We had Hulk Hogan in here. He said it was a mistake.
Yeah, he now regrets it.
And his wife tells the story a lot
Avoids
better
all
than him.
lawsuits.
I don't know what's
Yeah.
funnier, that or the John Stossel thing. They're both funny.
Yeah, Stossel got smacked in the head by a wrestler.
That's an open hand slap. Is that fake, John?
Anyway, I was talking about Entertainment Weekly. The best cover
Yeah.
I ever did in my life, and I've done some covers.
Sure, some good
but-
ones,
Some
too.
good ones. But the best cover was Entertainment Weekly.
Oh, my God. Spade is just goofing on you.
No, I'm not. I look over at Artie. I haven't seen him in a while.
12 years ago, they had me on the cover with holding a baby, and it said, "Who's afraid of Howard Stern?" And it was good.
Yeah.
Well, that's nice.
It
Where's
was a
that kid now?
The kid's 12 years old now. Probably
It's in
has
jail.
Probably has that cover hanging all over his house. It's his big claim to fame. Right?
I
He's
think
like,
that's Dakota
guess
Fanning.
what famous guy raped me when I was one?
And you know what else is weird about that? I remember doing the shoot thinking, what kind of parent
I know.
puts their baby in Howard Stern's disgusting arms?
Yeah,
Sure.
why is the baby spending the day with you?
They probably
Showbiz
got-
parents.
Yeah, they probably got 5 G's for that. You kidding me?
Yeah, but so what?
Paid
How
the
about,
rent at
how about
the-
all babies are cute, so they're like, mine's really cute. I'm going to put them up for auditions.
My kid could work.
That cover paid
He's
the
so
rent
cute.
at the Oakwood Apartments for 1 month.
First of all, you got to figure out all the parents. You got to figure out all the parents who were disgusted at the thought of me holding their baby and rejected the job.
They finally found one.
Yeah, I'd like to see those people.
Finally found one that said he's gross, but $150.
All right, Spade, let's see what we
Yeah,
got on
please.
you. Here's your notes.
I like when Jeff the drunk calls in and
Yeah.
you're like in a hurry. Jeff, please, 2 seconds. What do you got? And he goes, hey, Artie.
Yeah.
And you go, Jeff, like, please, question. He goes, I left you a message, Artie.
What? Artie won't call me back. I just wanted to borrow $1,000.
Well, Spade, first of all, I want you to know.
Yeah.
What's with Spade's facial hair? What is all this?
What is
What's
it?
going on here?
He's looking older. He's trying.
Oh,
he's
he's in
trying to
Atlanta
get.
yesterday.
He's trying to
Hiding?
get. He's trying to get chicks who are out of their teens. What are you? You growing? You growing facial hair?
I like how you got serious. You go,
Are you growing facial hair?
yeah.
Yeah. What's up with that?
It's just, I don't know. Actually, I don't know. Because
You trying to look older?
I haven't been working on the show, and so in between you can do whatever. So Artie does. He does little experiments, you know.
Oh, you're experimenting?
Mustache is so weird, man. Like Spade doesn't
Is
have
it
a good.
weird?
You don't have a good mustache. You're like me. You have like a crappy mustache.
Oh.
And you look like a young boy trying
First
to grow
I'm
a
hearing of
mustache.
this.
Well, he's not bound by those 8 rules for dating your teenage daughter anymore.
And I don't know. I can't. Just like mustaches are weird.
They're a little weird.
It's just hair in the middle of your face growing.
Yeah, I'm looking at it from the side, and it sort of looks like you're dirty. Or
Oh,
something,
you like it?
know?
Thank
It's
you.
not-
I've been doing the Fu Manchu thing lately, but when you're fat and your face is fat, the Fu Manchu is awful. You look like that King Tut on Batman, you know?
Yeah.
He
Well,
didn't
I
look
think you're
bad.
growing facial hair because you're losing the hair on your head, and a lot. Of
I
guys
think
do
it's
that.
more
Well,
mental.
maybe, yeah.
I think it's deeper than that.
Anyway, I just wanted David to know that, first of all, Entertainment Weekly is here to observe him being interviewed by me. That's number one.
So far, I really haven't hit the Richter.
So far, I don't see anything that good for your article.
I haven't seen much scribbling.
Not
No.
much to put down.
Howard did a
Hey,
very
Artie.
boring interview with David Spade.
I think quote of the day is going to be, Gary, my thing isn't working.
All right, here's something interesting that would
Really?
interest everyone and also Entertainment Weekly.
All right.
All right. So David does a show for Comedy Central now called Showbiz Show, where he goofs on celebrities.
Very funny.
David is friends with Brad Pitt and Vince Vaughn. And
Do
I
they
don't
know that?
I think they know it. How close are you to
Well,
Brad
David
Pitt?
says it.
How close are you to Brad Pitt? Honestly.
Brad, I was going to roll to Pakistan with him.
What?
Let me ask you a question. This will be be real. Do you have Brad Pitt's cell phone number?
I have a number for Brad, yeah.
Now, when you say you have a number for Brad, is it where like the general like a
Is
publicist?
it the publicist?
I have IMDb.
That means he has Mark Gervitz's number.
No, if you had to call Brad Pitt, let's say now,
I have
okay?
access to BradPitt.com, yes.
Right. Would Brad Pitt, would you be able to ring up Brad Pitt on a cell phone? Or
Last time I called Brad Pitt's assistant,
an assistant.
yeah.
All right, so you don't have like an inside number.
I don't think I do, I guess, now that I say it out loud, no.
How does one become great friends with Brad Pitt? Are you A-list? No, you're B-list,
No,
right?
no.
Are you B-list?
I don't know.
Honestly,
What
David,
list are
assess
you on?
yourself.
I think if you're a movie star, you're an A-list, so I think I'm a TV guy, so I don't think I...
Well, you've done film.
Well,
On
there are
film,
TV
but-
stars that are A-list.
When
I
you were
think-
working with Chris Farley, were you A-list?
no.
Because those
B+.
movies made a lot of money.
No, those were funny movies, I thought they were, but...
Great movies.
I think it takes, like, Tom Cruise, like, really, like Sandler, those guys, Jim Carrey, that make huge $100 million movies over and
Am
over.
I A-list or B-list? That's been a question on this show for a long time because I've been called I'm thought of as B-list, but I'm really A-list.
No, I would say you're A-list because you don't go do a lot of stuff, and
Right.
you've got
I have an
over
mystique.
$500 million.
I don't have over 500 million. I don't.
Okay.
No, I'm not winking. I don't. I
No,
don't
I
have
know.
$500 million.
Whatever.
No, I know.
I
They
can't get
tax
my
you.
hands
You're in
on
the
that kind-
400s, but it's still
Tax
a
you.
lot to people.
All right, so are you B-list? So
Yeah.
how does a B-list like you
I try not to
How do you
think
get to be
about it.
friends with an A-list like Brad Pitt? Where do you meet, and how do you make the move to get his
Are
level?
you really
to be
friends? How
honest-
do you call yourself his friend?
Yeah, and how many times have you
I
actually
like how
been
I
on?
keep saying I've never said it.
Entertainment Weekly scribbling. I like
I
it.
know.
Go ahead. We must be on a roll.
You know, I'll say this. One time years ago, like the summer of '98, Spade took me and Norm to Adam Sandler's party in Bel Air, and Brad Pitt was there with Jennifer Aniston.
So do you think the connection was made there?
And
No,
I don't
I
know,
think-
but I remember me and Norm were like, "Who's that hot chick with Brad Pitt?" And Spade said, "Are you two even in show business?"
Is that how I sound? It's horrible.
But you know what's sad to me? Brad Pitt will be friends with a B-lister like you, but you would never be friends with a C-list.
Well, he's friends with me, but I'm D.
No.
No, what happens is I think if you...
No,
You're not even on a list.
I think it depends on the
no
people.
letter.
Like Vince
seriously,
Vaughn
where did
is
you meet-
mentioned in that too.
Yes. Where did you meet Vince Vaughn, and where do you meet Brad
Well,
Pitt?
Brad I've known longer, but I've just seen him out because we did have the same management, so we'd go to the same things that were smaller. So I'd see him. Actually met Brad Pitt during SNL, and his family liked me and Farley, and he asked if we'd come meet him at the
Was he
party.
the host of Saturday Night Live? Is that why you met
No,
him?
he wasn't even. He just
would
did
hang
Thelma
out.
and Louise, yeah.
He hangs out at Saturday
So he
Night
came to
Live.
Saturday Night Live party and said, "Will you and Farley come talk to my family? They like Tommy Boy. They like whatever."
Why would he hang out at a Saturday Night Live party if
Because
he's not
he
on
was
Saturday Night
newer
Live?
and he was with Brillstein Gray, which is tapped into Saturday
I
Night Live
see.
with Lorne Michaels.
I don't understand. any
Basically,
of it.
people just like to come to the parties, and if they come and they see people. So I think I met him then, and then I just would see him a lot, and then he got super famous. And then I see people like that on TV and forget I've even ever met him.
How did you get his phone number?
We just because he's kind of like a normal, cool guy. He's a fun guy, and
Have
if you're
you had
around
dinner
him, I
with
think
him?
he's cool to you. But not many people get around him.
Have you had dinner with him?
I've had dinner with him. Yeah.
Oh, so you may be a friend.
I had dinner with him and Gwyneth when I did SNL. I remember.
Was it like the dinner we went to, where there's a group of people, or is it just you and him?
One time during SNL, he was with Gwyneth Paltrow, and they called. Yeah, he called me to work and said, "You want to come down to Raoul's?" I think it was.
I can't think of a more boring couple than Gwyneth Paltrow and Brad Pitt.
Wait till you add me in the mix. It's a real snoozer.
It really wasn't a fun night, was it?
No, I went down there and they were cool, and he was always nice. So the interesting thing was that he was doing well, but he was still cool. And then when they left, they kind of whispered something to the waiter, and I didn't really know what was going on. And then they said, "All right, well, good to see you. Take care." And they got up, and the second they got up, it was a clear way right to the door with a maitre d' opening the door, a cab out front with the door open.
Wow.
And they went right out because right when they got a place, people started to get up to get an autograph, but they were one beat ahead of them.
Who's higher on the list of show business, you or Jason Bateman? I think you. Jason Bateman hasn't done crap. You've done movies, you've done SNL, and you're
Jason Bateman had a series.
Well, that's true. All right.
No, he does good.
Well, maybe it's Jason Bateman then.
Yeah.
All right. I'm
Might
trying
be
to figure
leaning
it
at
out.
the tape.
Don't overlook the Hogan family.
Yeah.
Wait, Brad Pitt's on the phone. Brad, hi. How are you?
Yeah, this is Brad Pitt. I don't know this asshole.
Jesus, Brad, come on, be cool.
Brad is Puerto Rican now.
All right. So let me understand something. So you have somewhat of a
So we're
relationship.
friends, and then
now that he's with Angelina Jolie, do you hear
and
from
I'd
him?
known Jennifer because her mom lived next to me, so I'd see her before she got friends. Then she got friends, and she was always nice. And then we were pretty. I mean, we talk here and there. And then I went to their wedding. Remember that? And you had a problem with
that's
that.
right.
Yeah.
That's right.
You
I had a problem
big
with
problem with that.
Yeah, I
you know.
didn't like it.
How did you get to that wedding?
Yeah, I didn't like
don't
that you were invited.
But I don't think they think it through that much. It's like, he was cool. Let's have him. I think they're pretty cool. They're very nice.
I feel like you spend a lot of time pursuing these stars. No, I do. I'm
Like
being
a
serious.
stalker?
So
No,
nice.
he likes celebrity friends.
He's a celebrity stalker, but he's the celebrity.
He has, but he has a lot of energy to put into this. Like almost too much energy. I feel if he put this much energy into his
Maybe the
career-
most horrible thing you could say.
When
No, it's true though. I know you somewhat. I mean, we do talk on the phone privately.
Who's he stalking now?
It's not that he stalks people, but he puts himself in positions where he can party with celebrities. And
because he's funny, people like him. Like when we were making the movie together, me and Dave, you know who he had dinner with like once a month was Al Pacino.
Wow.
Really?
Look
Yeah.
at you.
You were friends with Al Pacino. Come on.
Well,
David puts energy into this kind of stuff.
But
Would you
Pacino thought he
have
was
ever
funny.
guessed it?
yeah, that's what happens. I mean, there's now and then like you. Like you're not that interesting, but you're kind of funny. And
I'm not interesting at all.
no, I mean, let's
I'm
be
not.
honest. But you get these people that are like.
Have you boned
secretly
Lindsay
funny.
Lohan yet?
Oh no,
Have you tried to get in her pants?
Give
is
us
she
time.
here?
No. This
Would I
guy's
try-
got great stories of chicks he tries to get in their pants, but he never comes clean. Come clean
yeah.
today. Today's the day.
Is it?
Come on.
Entertainment Weekly's here.
Oh,
Yeah, they want to know.
Throw this guy a bone.
yeah. I
Have you met Maddox and Zarooster?
so Rooster.
What is the name?
Zahara.
Maddox. I get a little jealous.
He's
of
got a
Maddox.
great bit about Maddox. Where is he from? What's that bit you do where he finds out she wants to go?
No,
What?
she wants
He's
to
like, no,
adopt him.
you're a fucking kid from wherever he's from. And
No,
you're
I
like-
said it's hard to get adopted, and then if you're from
Cambodia.
it's probably harder. I'm not sure, but I'm guessing.
Right.
And that's who gets you. Talk about Willy Wonka and the fucking golden ticket. I mean, he's like, that's my mom, the chick from Tomb Raider. Am I being punked? And then he's like, nah, pick me up. Rubs her boobs all the time. He knows what he's doing. Don't be stupid.
Do you know Angelina Jolie with Brad Pitt?
Carry me. The kid's 10. He can walk.
No, do you exactly? Do you know the? Do you know them? Do you know Brad Pitt and his new wife Angelina Jolie? Do you
Have
know
you
them?
partied with
I've
them?
met Angelina. She's another one. This sounds so dumb, but she's nice. And I think these people are cool like you meet them, and everyone's cool to you. I think either they're pretending because they're just being nice to other people on
Who's
TV.
not nice to you?
Some aren't cool, yeah.
Like who?
Who?
Who's been mean
I
to
just
you?
know that there's just no hangout or no chatting for a second because there's nothing really to talk about, or I don't think they're interesting or whatever. Angelina was working out at my gym, so I got to see her.
Nice.
Oh, that must be wild.
And I gave my trainer, I was freaked out to see her. And
Did you try to get some action
no,
going with her?
I know some boundaries in
Yeah,
life.
you know those
So
you can
I
get
said-
and those you can't. Right.
And I said to my trainer, I was bringing him he wanted a Joe Dirt wife beater from the show or from the movie. So I brought him one, and it happens to be who's benching that day, but Angelina.
Right.
So I go, dad, and I go, oh, sorry, dude, I just want to drop this off. And she goes, oh my God, Joe Dirt, can I have that? I love that movie. I was like, yes.
You know
Here's
who
my wallet, too.
You're not going to get Angelina Jolie, but you know who you should go after? Zahara when she hits 18.
Don't worry,
that
I'm
would
on
be,
that.
You're on it, all right.
Oh, yeah.
Why do you think
Exactly.
Angelina is so far out of your league? She was
She's out of
married
every
to
guy's
Billy
league.
Bob Thornton.
Well,
That was a fluke.
if there's like a
she
beat up
having
dude in the
a long
mix,
day.
you know, then you
Yeah.
go, hey.
He's got an Oscar.
So what did you
Right.
say on
He's
your?
actually good at
What did you
something.
say on your Comedy Central show, Showbiz, the Showbiz show, to offend Brad Pitt and Vince Vaughn?
Brad Pitt. Vince Vaughn's, I think, well, I read that story that you read, and it was that Vince came to rehearsal and was mad that I was doing jokes about Jennifer. We did one about Vince where he got pulled over by the cops for
Right.
drunk driving. They said they pulled him over because he looked drunk, beat up, tired, and sleepy, and then they found out that's how he always looks.
Right. And he
And they
took
let him
offense
go.
to that. He took offense to
No,
that.
I don't think he did. I think I'd seen him since then.
Okay. And why did Brad Pitt get offended by your...
I don't know. We do a few jokes about those guys, unfortunately, because if it's a news show, our guy from EW, whatever's going on, we kind of look at that stuff and go, oh, what's in the news? And we do jokes about it. Because
But so
it's
how
like,
do you expect to hold on to these Hollywood connections?
I don't really. I mean,
You don't?
he's been great. I don't see a huge future for us, but
Right.
he's always nice. I think he would still be. I'd seen him. It's actually been a while.
So you didn't get a call from him saying he was upset
No,
with
he's
you?
not mad, and we have the same publicist and the same manager.
But
Right.
Vince Vaughn never approached you because that's
Well,
supposed to be
Jennifer,
with
I
a
think
face-to-face.
is the toughest one because I see her more, and she is in the mix of the show more, and that's the hardest one to try to figure out. Because we did one where we said Jennifer Aniston's. Remember the guy broke into her house,
Yeah.
and we said Jennifer Aniston had a guy break into her house, and he got sentenced to 1 year in jail. Things apparently went better for the guy that broke out. They show Brad Pitt.
Now she gets mad at that?
I don't know, but I would imagine if you're going to get mad at that one.
Right, okay. So
But
let's...
she's, I can't expect miracles. Is she going to be super excited that now and then we throw a joke in? No, but I've had jokes about me. I don't like it. I say I do, but I don't, and
Right.
it's a drag.
Let's go to Owen. Owen, you're on from Long Island
How's
with
it
David
going?
Spade. Go ahead,
Hey,
Owen.
Howard.
Owen
Hey,
Wilson.
Owen.
Fan, man.
Hey,
Hey,
Owen.
now.
And Artie, man, huge fan. Love your DVD.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
No problem. Howard,
Lang with an E.
Thank you.
Spade is looking for the next big celebrity because Farley's going to frickin' claim his fame again. He's nothing anymore.
Who, Spade?
Christ, come
Yeah.
on.
Come on. Where's
I
that?
found one. Napoleon Dynamite.
Oh, yeah?
David
Hey,
Spade's
Howard.
got a TV show. He's got a movie that opens up, Bench
I'll tell you
Warmers.
what kind of friend Spade is. I was supposed to be in this Bench Warmers, and he dumped me for Napoleon Dynamite.
Is that
Hey.
right?
Tell the truth, motherfucker.
What happened, Artie?
He calls me up and he goes, "I'm doing this movie with Schneider.
Put that pen down.
We need a third guy, and I think I could pretty much convince him for you to do it with John." I go, "Yeah, it would be great to work with you again." And then 2 weeks later, he calls me up. That Napoleon Dynamite's going to do it.
And I'm so mad about it.
How's he as an actor, that kid? Is he
He's
any
good. The problem with Artie was once I found out that to leave 5 minutes early one day, Howard has a heart attack. I go, really? You can take 3 months off this summer?
Yeah, that's
It's no
nice.
problem.
Blame it on me that you didn't put Artie in
Howard.
the movie.
He never
Right.
said that.
Howard.
Yeah.
remember back not so long ago when he did Beer League?
Yeah.
It didn't go well.
Yes, it
So
did.
after hearing that, you just decided I'll give Artie a break.
I don't want to get in the middle of this.
David, here's what happened
That's
on Beer
the
League.
excuse.
Artie.
It's like getting between Brad and Angelina.
Let's get history. Let's get history clear.
Okay.
Artie was doing Beer League.
Somehow
here-
I'm going to get hit here now.
Oh yeah.
All right,
I want
forget
you to
it.
be
I'm
back.
not going to go through the whole Beer League.
I agree.
It actually did work out
That
fine. I
wasn't-
did both.
That wasn't the reason.
Artie was doing Beer League here in New York. There was no question that he could do both if he wanted to.
No, the problem was
if he got a movie roll out in L.A. and he had to go do it, he'd do it.
Artie's the problem was half that it's without consulting you. It's probably tough to get him out for 3 months.
That's not true.
I would imagine.
If
3
Artie
whole months in
does
LA.
what he wants to do,
right, and then you'll have Bob Schimmel in here doing his job. It's an easy fix. We all know that. So
It is an easy fix.
But then they were like, according to our calculations, you and Artie in a movie doesn't equal $100 million. So
what's going on with you anyway, man?
let's get serious. Let's drop
what's
the
going? Tell me what's going on with you. Really, what are you doing?
So Napoleon Dynamite was my idea,
Thank you.
unfortunately.
Is he a good kid to work with?
I
What's
just
his
came
deal?
clean. We went to NASCAR yesterday. We had a blast.
Yeah, that was weird. I read that you
What's
were.
going on here?
Is he for real like that?
That movie is funny as hell.
He's funny.
I love
He's 50% like that in real
I'm
life.
having trouble controlling this conversation and getting questions asked of you.
It's because you got an A-lister on, dude.
No, I'm trying to.
Takes over.
I want you to slow down and take a deep breath.
He's ADDing on you.
You're kind of like all over the place.
Getting it from all sides.
You went to
This is the
NASCAR.
triangle defense. Yes, I went to NASCAR. Take it
Okay.
easy.
You went to NASCAR.
Howard,
Yeah.
it helps to cover. I know David's been doing the private jet thing, for logistics. He said,
What do you mean the private jet thing?
he was in Atlanta last night, had to get up here, so that he's getting the private jet all over the place.
Who flies him?
I think the movie company.
Sony.
That's nice.
Is
Sony
the
Comedy
movie
Central.
that big? They're expecting big things from this movie.
Oh, Robin, you have no idea.
I'm scathing.
Yeah, don't you
sarcasm.
think that if you're the movie studio, I don't think you're private jetting for bench warmers. I mean, that's a lot. That's like 50, 60 grand every time he takes the flight.
How about when Dirty Work opened? Norm's bill at the Four Seasons when he was here promoting it was bigger than the opening. I wish I was bullshitting about that.
In other words, you say to them, I'm not going to do any promotion unless you guys fly me privately.
Ish. I say my TV show starts Wednesday, my first taping, right?
Right.
And it airs the next day. So I said, my first week is pretty busy, but I knew that the movie was going to come out close, and it's hard to figure out. So they wanted me to do 5 solid days of touring and press, and it's hard the first week before the show. So, and logistically, yeah, they want you to go here, Arizona for spring training. We do our interviews there. We do
When
this.
you're
We
getting-
fly to Atlanta. We do NASCAR.
When you're getting squired around in a private jet,
Right.
wouldn't it be wise to take a chick with you and impress her?
Yeah, it would be.
That would be the move, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would be.
And you don't do any of that? You don't have any girl traveling with you?
No, it's a little tough to do. It's not tough. It's just, no attention to do anything fun because you go do stuff like this. And it's not that
Look
fun
at me.
for
Look
a girl.
at me.
You know how it is.
You
like, if
love
go
getting
around-
chicks and you love seducing them. Isn't the biggest seduction you being on a private jet?
That's a closer.
I mean, why wouldn't you take that private jet and say, "Listen, I'm bringing someone with me," and squire her around and show her how powerful you are?
Well, because I have some people that have to come, and
Who?
A hot assistant.
you get one person you can bring with, and then like yesterday we go.
You're
from the
single. You're a celebrity.
Right.
You could bang a different hot chick every night on that plane.
Well, yesterday was a good one because we got to take a helicopter to the NASCAR, but it was literally like so small it was like getting an MRI. I was sitting in there, and you couldn't bring anyone. And they're like, "You got a coat? Bop, 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 bop. All right, you can bring it." So it was me and Dynamite and Rob Schneider and the pilot.
Napoleon Dynamite. Shouldn't that guy's career be just be Napoleon Dynamite
Can
in
I
every
fit
movie?
my Bible?
Isn't
Does he
that-
do that character in your movie? Is he
I do it to him
He does.
all day.
I saw the commercial, and they're smart now. They got him being Napoleon Dynamite.
Good
That's
move.
smart.
It is, absolutely.
He did a movie
still laugh.
after Napoleon Dynamite where he tried to be a different character. People don't know when they've got it good.
I know.
He's figuring it out.
He is.
He wants to be an actor.
I sat him down. I gave him a
So in the
Fuck
movie,
that.
in the movie Benchwarmers, does he act more like Napoleon Dynamite?
Yes.
Good, smart man.
Cool.
That's wise.
Now I'm seeing it.
One time we were doing.
Does
a
he
scene
get
where
laid? Does he
he's-
get? Go ahead. You were saying.
Well, it's dumb. It was. We were. He has to say the last line. We're trying to get him to pitch in the game because it's a very complex plot. I won't explain it. It's three of us against these Lakers, and Rob gets hurt, and he goes, "You have to pitch," and he goes, "Why me?" And they go, "Because," I go, "I can't even catch," and he goes, "I'll try." And we're all like this.
Yeah. The Money Shot.
Is this a good movie or is it a bad movie? Be honest. Benchwarmers. Who's in it? You and who?
Rob.
Well, I'm not going to tell you because then you go, if it's
No,
not
tell
like
me.
Vince
You?
Vaughn.
No, I don't care. It's you.
It's me, Rob,
I love
and, and John Heater are the three guys.
Okay.
They
Now, are
grew
you
up.
wearing a wig?
Yeah.
What are you wearing? Like a mullet head?
No, not in this one.
Like a Peter Tork monkeys? Rob?
Yeah, it is a little bit of a.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Isn't
funny.
it?
You have my wig from Lost and Found still?
It's a little bit of a Dorothy Hamill.
Who are you banging these days? Come on, man. Come clean. What's going on with you in your social
It's
life?
slowed down a little bit.
Did it? You know,
Are you dating someone?
I dated someone recently, but she's my age, actually, if you can believe it.
How old are you?
Oh, yes.
I don't even know.
Over 30.
Are you? Oh, you don't give out your age?
That's what I call dating so much if they're over
do you
26.
not? Do you not give out your age because you want to remain youthful and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, I should have done that.
I just go, yeah.
That's smart.
No one has access to the internet, thank God. They can't find out I'm 41.
Right. So you're dating a 41-year-old?
I'm not tricking anyone anymore.
You were dating a 41-year-old?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Boy, you're growing up. So things are going well for you.
Things are fine. I
All
got
right.
that show. Are you wrapping it up?
No. I'm asking you if
Okay.
things are going okay. I might have been wrapping it up.
What were you going to say?
No, nothing. Things are going all right. I'll do a summary. The Vince Vaughn, I don't think is mad. He's funny. I saw him at a table read about 2 months ago. It was cool.
For what?
It's Sean Penn's directing a new movie that he's
Look at you.
Yeah.
No. It's
David
not.
tries to act like it's no big deal.
No, I got caught in that one because once I go, where was it? And I go, oh, that sounds stupid. But I think Vince would be really funny in that. I don't think I'm even going to be in it. I think he just brought it into.
Hey, the Entertainment Weekly reporter just fell asleep.
Spade had a funny story where he was staying in a hotel under a different name, and Sean Penn was there trying to find them, and Sean Penn couldn't find them, so he finally slipped him a note that said, "Hey, Dave, listen, I'm under the name Sean Penn.
If you need me,
if you need me."
Hey, Bill Squankmeyer. He goes, by the way, nobody cares.
Right.
I am at the Bellagio. I'll be at the lobby bar.
Do you have an alias that you use when you are registered in a hotel?
Sometimes, but it doesn't matter. We stopped doing it.
All right, yes. What is it, Bubba Gary?
Bubba Bad News is here.
Uh-oh.
You know, it's funny. When David said, when he was asking about his age, I went up to IMDb, so then it's got all these notes on him.
Yeah.
And so I'm looking through this whole thing of notes, who his, sister and who his brother is and all this stuff. And at the very end of it, it says, do you have a tattoo of Calvin from Calvin and Hobbes that Sean Penn gave you?
Yeah, it's bad.
What do you mean?
When I did SNL.
Why is that such good information?
Do you know the
No, it's just
cartoon strip
dumb that-
Calvin and Hobbes?
Yeah.
Do you know, it's a cat. It's like a cartoon
No, it's
strip.
really queer. It's
He just did it because Sean Penn told him to do it.
No, that was when I met Sean Penn. I saw him at a party with your buddy.
I don't know. Gary brought me into an area I don't
No,
even
it's
care
okay.
about.
I'll make it. I'll tell him what happened. It's okay.
I don't care
Gary.
about Calvin
Gary,
and
you did
Hobbes.
nothing wrong.
All right. I think he did.
No, so I hear at this party that Sean Penn says, he goes, I try to do a tattoo. I've done it on potatoes and stuff.
Yeah.
And I don't know how to do one, but I'm learning. So I do SNL a couple weeks later. I have no idea for the week. And I go, ooh, Sean Penn's doing Letterman. I'll see if he'll give me a tattoo. And then I can interview him. And so I get his number from someone and leave a message. And he calls me back. Yeah, okay. I go, I don't even know him. I go, oh, okay. So he comes out. I get him a driver. We go upstate New York. And we set it up. And he has some Hells Angels guys meet me up there. And I'm not allowed to drink when you get a tattoo, so I'm kind of freaked out about it. And he comes up, and he's a little buzzed. And the one I want him to give me, he can't do, because the tattoo guy's right there going, This is too complicated. So
What are you talking about? Sean Penn is going to tattoo you?
Yeah.
Like himself?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
You're a star fucker.
Well, I kind of was.
Why would you let Sean Penn tattoo you?
Because I had no good idea for the show that week, and I had to film something.
Oh, I see.
And he was on SNL.
Oh, I see.
Sean's like, does your mother need an appendectomy by any chance? Because I do those.
All right, then I get it.
So it makes a little more sense.
All right, that makes more sense.
No, other way, yes.
Not really.
Yes, you would have a point.
Yeah, in a way. I mean, it's.
No, it was a good little bit for the show. So
Right.
blah blah blah, and then he goes, I go, hear this one or whatever, and he goes, no, he can't do that. It's too complicated, and he's drunk. So I get out of the paper the simplest one, which is Calvin and Hobbes. And so he does it, and it's totally queer, and I'm allergic to it, and it bleeds for a month, and joke's over. And now
and now you've got it.
Now I tried to erase it.
So what have you been doing for promotion around this movie? Where do you go? Did you do the Tonight Show?
I do that the day before it opens. Yeah.
See, I feel you're more prepared for the Tonight Show than you are for this show. You come.
I honestly don't prepare for this.
You don't really? You just
I used to, and then I realized that you don't want to.
Oh, you mean for
ever
this show?
talk
Yeah, he
about
never
what we
prepares
talk
for this show, he's saying.
No,
I
that's
don't.
obvious. I mean, you never tell me anything
Is
that's
that
going
weird?
on. No, you never tell me anything that's going on.
Well, Jay's good. They don't ask stuff like that.
Yeah, I know. You don't like telling anything about your personal life, do you?
I'll tell you if you call.
You know what's weird? Remember that girl you used to date, Christy Swanson? Have you been following that?
Yeah. That's excellent.
pretty wild.
Did you watch her?
I did not watch it, but I did. I did think that was crazy.
First of all, you dated her when she's hot. She's kind of chubby now. That's number one. Number two, for anyone who doesn't know, this girl Christy Swanson, who was the original Buffy and Buffy the Vampire Slayer,
The movie.
Very pretty, very sexy girl.
sexy girl. She totally did something freaky. She was on Skating with the Stars.
And that's not the freakiest part.
And that's not the freaky part of the story.
It's coming up.
Not only was she on Skating with the Stars,
She skated off.
the guy she was skating with was married with a kid.
The woman was pregnant at the time.
Yeah, falls in love with the dude, and now they're in love, and they're
Adios,
skating on the
amigos.
show together. Didn't you think that was interesting?
Yeah, I was shocked.
And I now understand it's in the tabloids now that she had a boyfriend as well, and he walked in on him.
She got rid of him too.
Thank God you weren't her boyfriend, and she dumped you for the guy on Skating with the Stars.
It's you know what? A bit of a drama grenade would go off about every week with her, and it was tough.
Really?
Yeah,
A
and so this
drama
is not
grenade.
super shocking.
Wow. So you weren't surprised by this behavior?
Not really.
Yeah.
I just thought, wow. I thought, well, if they're going to do their big finale like on the dancing, the audience will be freaked out because all the women will not like that. But it was already taped. She had already won.
So did you
Yeah.
dump her? Like, did you just get away from her? Was that the MO? Like, it was too much drama?
Ultimately, yes.
Yeah.
That was.
'Cause
It's hard. It's hard for a guy like me who's already iffy about all that, and then it's just so much drama. It's easier to bail.
Yeah, well, because I remember at the time thinking, wow, that's a major score. You're going out with that girl. And then when you dumped her, I was like, man.
You know what the funny thing is? Same thing. Like girls like that will say at some point, I can't believe I'm even going out with you.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
they
that's when you get rid of her.
Well, they go they usually say it about the time I say I don't want to go out anymore.
Right. It all
They're
works
like,
out.
Why do I even go out? I can't believe I'm going out with you and you don't want to go out with me now. And I'm like, yeah.
You think you're ever going to get married, or you think you're going to
Tricky.
be one of those guys who just never settles down? Because
I'm kind of already one of those guys, and
Yeah.
it's a little weird.
Are you going to be one of the guys who waits till you're extremely old to do it?
Maybe.
Well, I'm not too far from that. I think what happened was my dad left, as you know, when I was 4. And
David Spade.
You know what, though? You're
Deep
actually smart.
thoughts.
You're actually pretty smart about women. Like, a lot of guys would have fallen for Christy Swanson and put up all her crap. But,
I
like,
see
you were
that.
able-
Yeah.
At least you were able to sort of see through that forest and go, I can see clearly now.
Well, I see a lot of bad marriages around me, and I see a lot of people that have boyfriends or girlfriends to feel like, they feel like an identity. If they're single and over 30, they freak. Like, everyone will look at them like they're nuts, and so I get a little bit of people looking at me like I'm nuts. But I would rather not be in a bad situation, and I
How do
don't
you dump
respect people that don't get out of a bad situation.
How do you dump a girl? Will you tell her to her face, or do you call her, or do you just not even? You just stop seeing her?
No, I have the show to it.
You do. You have your accountant do it, don't you?
Someone from the
Me
show.
as a person.
Hi. This
Listen,
is,
Amanda,
Cindy
something's
from the Showbiz Show.
You smoke weed?
Not much.
You don't?
Used to, a little bit, yeah. That was never my
I
thing.
smoked weed with you one night, didn't I?
Did we?
I think so.
At the big Christina Aguilera. Oh, I got a funny
No, that
story
wasn't
for you.
Christina Aguilera. When we were at Mr. Chow's.
Oh, did we?
That was the
Oh,
last.
yeah, we did. Was Laura
That was
Flynn
the last.
there?
That was like, Lara Flynn, yeah.
You know what? You were nice. You didn't talk about that for a while.
No, actually, you didn't smoke weed. Actually, David didn't.
Oh, okay.
Now I'm thinking about it.
Sometimes
you
I do, but
you
I
left
don't
the room.
really.
You left the room.
Yeah.
Did
I left the
Laura
room and
leave
called the
room?
police.
Lara left the room. Yeah, no, she didn't smoke weed.
We had
Yeah,
a
that's
situation at Mr. Chow.
They would
911.
give her the munchies.
I had a
probably,
showbiz night out in California where I was just trying to impress everyone, so I smoked some weed, and of course I bummed out, and I had to be brought back to my hotel room, and I crawled into
Is
a
that
hole.
the night they brought you back
Yeah,
because you were
yeah.
like out of your mind?
I was with Spade.
No, you know what I did? I went. Remember that joke you used to say about Christina Aguilera?
Yeah.
That you kind of twisted the story, but fine, it's your show.
I didn't twist any
What
story.
was the twist?
Remember we were at the Grammys?
I went to a Grammy party with him when I got
I have
single.
a new story for that.
Okay, but wait a second. I went to a Grammy party with David Spade when I got single.
Right.
We were
You're better
hanging
off
out.
with Stamos. He does a lot better.
I'm better off with you.
You be the John Stamos in the group.
I'm John Stamos in that group.
There's a bunch of hot chicks around. You want John Stamos walking in.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, it works out great. No, but Spade and I were at the party, and Christina Aguilera was there, and she was, I don't know what she was doing, but she was laying on a couch.
Yeah.
And she had just won a Grammy. And Spade says to me, wow, hey, there's Christina Aguilera. I said, you want to meet her? Look at me, like big
Oh,
shot.
yeah.
I go, you want to meet her?
Yeah.
And David goes, yeah. And I go,
Like you know her.
yeah. So I walked up to her. I go, Christina, hi. How you doing?
Ay.
And I go, I want to introduce you to my friend, David Spade. And Spade goes, oh, hello. He goes, what are you doing here? She goes, I just won a Grammy. And Spade goes, oh, great.
Because we didn't watch the show.
Yeah. And
Wonderful.
And then you struck out completely.
Yeah, then it was downhill from there.
It's too bad. She's hot.
She's so hot.
Oh.
So I see her again.
Oh, yeah?
So I see her at a, was it Grammys recently?
Yes.
Or something?
Grammys or Oscars?
Oh, yeah, I think it was so I go to some thing. Yeah, it was the Grammys, maybe.
Yeah.
So I go to some little doodad, and I see Ellen DeGeneres, right?
Right.
So,
Who looks like Owen Wilson?
and she goes, how's it going? And so
sounds like Owen Wilson.
Yeah, so we see
Hey, how's it going?
how's it going?
Sounds like Jack Nicholson a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah, go
My
ahead.
impressions
All
aren't
right.
really up to speed. So then I see Aguilera there with some other people, and so Ellen goes, she's really cute, don't you think? And I go, yeah. And she goes, you should go out with her. And I go,
Okay.
yeah. I go, I think that guy. I think
Good idea.
She's married to that guy, though.
Right.
She goes, no, she's not. I go, she's not? No. I go, oh, really? She goes, yeah, hang on. And I go, uh-oh. I see her walk over, lean over the couch. Hey, points to me. She goes, yeah. What do you think of him? Oh, he's nice. Why'd you go out with him? Because I'm married. And and I'm like, slow motion, like, wait, was she doing it? Like, everyone knows but her.
Right.
So she comes back. She's married. So what else is up? I go, did you just... How did I look stupid all of a sudden?
Well, hey, you know what? You'll meet the woman of your dreams very soon.
Your soulmate is out there.
Your soulmate's out
Yeah,
there.
chances are it wasn't going to be Christina Aguilera.
Yeah,
Sexy, though. Sexy,
I don't
that
know.
one.
But anyway, listen.
Adios, míos.
David is in a movie called The Benchwarmers. It's about like some dudes on a baseball team, I believe.
Try not to go, Howard.
Sounds like beer league.
Sounds like beer league.
It's
Wait
actually a
a second.
watered down version of Beer.
He claims it's a funny movie, and I'm going to take his word for it.
On the helicopter.
Have
It
you
is funny.
Have you actually seen the movie?
I saw it with a crowd.
You did, and they enjoyed it and laughed. Did they do a test audience? Did they test the movie?
Oh, yeah.
And did
Is this going to come in at number 1 on its weekend?
I would hope. I think now that we talked about it over the weekend, the Ice Age is before us. The Ice Age is going to do well. That's the week before.
opening the week before. Okay.
So I think we'll be up there, and and we went to NASCAR yesterday, and a lot of those people, besides Joe Dirt, know Napoleon Dynamite.
Right.
They love him. All the drivers.
They do,
love him.
yes. That should bring in a lot of people. Yes, Gary.
You have to do the Comedy Central plug. Apparently, they're paying for this trip.
Oh, and see David Spade hosting the Showbiz Show. on
Actually,
Comedy
you'll be
Central.
happy to know that I saw that black-white show on TV and had to see if it was true to be treated differently, so I put on black makeup.
You became a black
Oh,
man?
interesting.
Robin, don't listen to me.
Did you actually do that on the comedy show? Did you put on black makeup?
Yeah, it was weird.
That's funny.
It was weird.
And what
I
happened?
Now,
Where
went
did
out
you
on
go?
Melrose.
Yeah?
You went to Melrose Avenue.
Yeah.
And you walked around as a black man.
First, I had Donald Faison from Scrubs Krubs come in and explain to me what type of black guy I should be.
Yeah, because he knows how to be black.
I go, what's I go, I want to be. I don't think it's any different. I don't think.
Wait a second. You have an afro and you have blackface.
Well, I go through 5 hours of makeup.
This is funny.
Yeah.
Now, when you
But
go
why
out,
go to Melrose? Why not go to a black neighborhood?
It's close to the studio.
Exactly.
he ain't gonna bust his balls. And did you? And did anybody walk up to you and call you the N-word? Were you
They
a victim of
said
racism? They called you Spade.
They knew it was me half the time. I couldn't believe it.
That's
Did
funny.
people know it was you? Did you put on a black affect like a rap guy?
No, I didn't want to. It's dicey.
What? So you used your regular voice?
Yeah.
And your
You were like-
regular walk? You didn't have a black walk?
Well,
And you went to a neighborhood where only your agent and manager hang out?
You didn't say. You didn't go. Hey, yo, what's up? You didn't do any of that.
See, that's a good black guy.
Why don't you
because-
fly to Utah and get lynched for some fun?
I should have done that.
Yeah. Well, so you walked up and down, and then what? Did anything unusual happen when you? Did you realize a difference between being white and black? Was there a difference?
No.
No difference. You learned nothing as a result of being black for the day.
See, I want to walk around with just a black cock.
No, because I'd walk up to people and go, "Hey, can I hold your baby?" And they'd go, "No," and I go, "Because I'm black." And they'd be, "No, because you're weird."
That's right. All right. All right. Anyway, go watch that show. That
The
is called-
Showbiz Show is very funny.
Very funny show.
Really funny.
I
Good
watch it.
That one will be on Thursday with the black guy.
Now we're doing the wrap up. We've done with you.
You were fun, Howard.
I hope
I like
so.
the new
And-
studio. I like when you walk in, there's no one in the front anymore, just like the last place.
Do you like the satellite setup? Isn't it
Oh,
fun? It's
great,
beautiful. And
I guess most of the 500 million went in your pocket. No, but it's nice. And
let's check in with our Entertainment Weekly reporter. Was
how'd that
this
go?
a good interview?
How'd
Do
that
you
go?
feel that something was learned, or is this going to be? Oh my God! I sat
It
in.
was
on
a
this.
train wreck.
What do you
not
think?
that
I
bad.
think I can make it work.
You can make
All
it
right,
work.
Get me on the Simeon.
What was the highlight? What was
That
the
would be
highlight
great,
of
David.
the? What was the highlight of the interview?
With the highlight?
Yes. Did David say anything that you
Highlight's
felt
a
was a
strong
highlight?
word.
How can I pick one?
That's
Yeah.
right.
I think when the guy called in and said he loved my DVD, that was a highlight for me.
Artie Lang with an E.
It's the whiskey talking.
You know who's trying to get in the studio? Booker. Booker's out there.
Booker?
Yeah, what's his deal, by the way? What's going on with him?
He works.
Booga.
He works for the television TV Guide channel, and I think he's doing a piece
Hey,
on I don't know behind the scenes
Oh,
of
okay.
Howard TV or something.
Oh, really?
Behind the
cool.
scenes
Yeah.
of Entertainment Weekly, he's doing a story on him.
Yeah, I think he should follow around the Entertainment Weekly reporter. But
Hey,
I
Spade.
wonder if David made quote of the week. Did he say anything significant?
Quote of the week is tough. I want to get in there, so keep your eyes peeled. Here on the show.
Booker, you
everywhere.
want to say hello? Or can't you? Would you be an enemy of CBS?
Yes. Can he do the satellite radio show as well?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Who is he? What does he do?
He's a disc jockey over at my old radio station.
One of your 500
Yeah.
employees that works.
You want to? I see you standing around out there.
Meandering
Booker is a disc jockey at Free FM,
Thank you for
formerly
the plug.
K-Rock.
Where? Over in California or here?
No, here.
Here, this one.
Here in New
They
York.
have Free FM here, too?
Yeah, it's everywhere. It's
Yes,
infiltrated.
it's taking the country by
Oh.
storm.
It's spreading like bird flu.
Yeah, how you
Yeah.
doing, sweetheart? How are you?
Are you all right, man?
I'm good. How are you, buddy?
Yeah. Are you going to get in trouble for being on my show?
I'm here with the TV Guide channel. That's why I'm here today, so I
And
doubt it.
Tom Chisano will not fire you for being here in the nest of the traitor?
I didn't even think about that. Sorry.
Yeah. Well,
You might get
you're my
sued.
friend. You are my friend, and
That's right. You could
I am
get
here
sued.
promoting your television shows.
what are you eating, David? What are you eating? What is that, chew?
Very professional, by the way.
What
on
is
the air.
that?
What is that? Tobacco?
I'm sorry, brother.
He's got to go to NASCAR and fit in with those people. Get her done!
I got here at
What do you-
5:15 to go on, and I've been here for
Are you having a chew?
What is that?
just a
Little snuff.
protein bar, just something to get me going.
Protein bar. Protein bar.
Get her done!
I'm such a pussy.
How's things
I can't
going
even hide it.
at How's things going at Free FM?
For me, they're well.
They're going for you well.
Yes.
Tom Likas. Dumb that bitch.
He's the LA guy, yeah.
That's the LA guy. Yeah.
Oh, he's only LA?
Only LA.
I
Apparently
need to
Tom,
get a chart.
Yeah, what
Tom
is
has
it,
issues
Gary?
with women.
To say David's eating the bar because that was another thing I saw in his bio. He's hypoglycemic.
All
Oh,
right.
God,
well, good
all
for
these
him.
hot things about me.
All right, listen, I got to take a break. Hi, Booker.
Drives girls
Hey, buddy.
crazy.
David, thank you very much for coming in, and
Thank
good
you,
luck
buddy.
with all your various projects. You're a real success, and that's what's good about you. And everyone is excited for all of your different
I
projects.
think you might be A-list. best.
What? Dave, you know what I learned?
That
You know what I
sounds
learned?
awesome.
What's Artie?
You know what I learned, Dave? That when Robin a few years ago said she liked Lost and Found, apparently she was bullshit.
Robin, I thought you liked it.
What was I gonna say?
I didn't come here for this.
No. David,
all right, bye, you guys.
David, I love when you come in. Come
fun.
see us again. And
Fun at the new place. I like
Why'd
it.
you rat
like
me out, Artie?
Oh, come on, Robin. I'm so hurt by that.
Robin, that stings on the way out.
All right, we're going to take a break. I want to thank the great David Spade for coming in, the great Booker for coming in, and we'll be back with more of this right after these words.
Hey, David, how's it going,
Take the
man?
question, yeah. But we gotta go.
Awful?
Hate everyone.
How come?
I need a.
No, it was good. It was good.
I need a mic.
Did you really bump Artie for Napoleon Dynamite for John Heater?
Yeah.
How come?
Is it that tricky to figure out? No, he was doing Beer League, and he said that's going to be like the Star Wars of softball movies. So we
You
thought
also,
all right, go ahead.
you also, there's a debate over whether Howard was A-list or B-list.
No,
What's your
I think
final?
he's A-list, not to kiss his ass, but he's a big deal, and he's rich, and he's tall, and I think that helps.
Tommy Chong's here to promote his new book. I want to say hi to Tommy. I can't believe Cheech and Chong got back together
Yes,
again.
we
That's a
can talk
miracle.
to him since the reunion. Remember, he was having a little trouble talking to Cheech.
Tommy Chong is part of the famous comedy duo Cheech and Chong. They've been apart for years. Suddenly there's a revival. I don't know how Tommy and Cheech got back together, but we'll hear the whole story. There's a good guy. Tommy Chong. I love this guy. Big fan. Tommy, did Cheech and Chong make a lot of money?
Yeah, we did pretty good.
I mean, enough that, like, you and Cheech getting back together, was it a money-driven thing?
He got divorced just recently.
And then he called you.
And a guy like Cheech doesn't. How you doing, Tommy? A guy like Cheech doesn't sign a prenuptial agreement with his wife.
No, well, even if he does, you have to give the minimum, which will break you anyway.
Right. There's some money that exchanged hands.
Yeah.
Cheech, I guess, got full of himself. Cheech and Chong was such a great comedy duo. And then I think Cheech got a little full of himself with the acting.
Well, he lives in Malibu, he hangs out with Geraldo,
Right. His fancy friends.
The parties,
So how do you
the
guys...
golf.
Yeah, then the golf. Yeah. How do you guys end up getting back together again?
Well, I wrote that book.
Right.
This book. The unauthorized autobiography.
Of Cheech and Chong.
Cheech and Chong. He had nothing to do with it.
Was he upset that he didn't have any?
Yeah.
I mean, in other words, if there's a Cheech and Chong story to be told, you would think Cheech would be a part of it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But you said, hey, this cat's not calling me, so I'll write the fucking book.
That's right. That's right.
You were there. You know everything that happened.
And I'm the writer.
Right.
And so I wrote it.
So he picked up the phone and said, wait a second, if you're telling my story...
Well, more or less. More or less. What he did, him and his managers put a tour together.
Right.
And they offered me the tour, and I said, I'll do it if provided, my wife opens the show, and he said, yeah. Before that, he wasn't really thrilled to having my wife anywhere near the group,
Really?
the two of us, yeah.
What was it like? I mean, how long had it been since you had any kind of communication and seen your former partner, Cheech?
Well, we were talking about a movie just before I got busted. In fact, when I got busted, that ended the movie idea.
He distanced himself.
Yeah.
But, I mean, here you had a lot of bitter feelings. I'm sure he never visited you in jail.
One
time he
yeah.
did.
He came with Larry Charles, the guy that was going to direct the movie. They came out one time, but Cheech was, he wasn't too comfortable, being around that kind of environment.
I thought he did say a few things when you were going through all the legal battles.
Oh, he did. Yeah, he stood up for me.
Yeah.
Why? So what is it like when you walk in the room and there's Cheech, and now you have to, I assume, put together your comedy show? You're going around doing live comedy now.
Well, we did it.
What was it like sitting in the room with him?
It was incredible.
It was incredible.
It was incredible. It was like we'd been off for 2 weeks.
Really? And you were able to
and
jam?
It was fun?
It was so much fun.
Still the pot humor, or did you feel you were no longer capable of
No.
that?
No. It was a Cheech and Chong humor. That's the only thing we could remember.
And how many dates did you do together?
We did 6 shows in La Jolla in a little small comedy club.
And was it mostly your greatest hits from all the Cheech and Chong
It
albums?
was the only thing we could remember.
So there were no new references. In other words, you went in and you gave the people what they wanted. It's almost like when the Beatles, if the Beatles could go out on tour, do the hits, give the people what Dave's not here. Let's run through the routine.
That's it. We did the routine. The good part, the new part of the show was that I've been doing stand up for like 20 years by myself.
Sure.
And so to fill in, I would do stand up.
Right.
And then my wife Shelby opened the show, and she did like 25 minutes of killer stuff. She
comedy?
Killed it. Comedy.
No kidding.
Stand-up comedy.
And she was good.
She was incredible.
You love that wife.
6 shows.
You must
6 shows.
Now, wait a minute.
The last
is
show
she good, or are you just in love?
Hey,
he's in love.
No, she's good. You can be in love all you want, but when you get on that stage, you're either funny or you're not funny. You can still be in love, but she's not working.
You bring up your wife in your new book, of course, in the authorized biography of Tommy Chong and Cheech Marin. You say you met your wife while you were married to the other wife.
Yes.
So when you see this guy John Edwards,
yes,
the vice presidential candidate and all that, when you see him in trouble, do you laugh at this guy for lying about all of this? Should he have just come clean?
Well, his penis, the penis rules.
Right. Mm-hmm. And he won't say that.
So any man, like at Clinton or anybody, the penis, you just have to laugh at his penis.
You can't argue with it, right?
How long did you lie for? In other words, you must have lived the lie for a while.
Oh, I lived it a long time. I lived it. Well, she was still in high school.
Oh.
And we were never.
Your wife, who's now was in high school.
Oh, you were waiting for her to get out of school.
No, we were never. The reason we stayed together, we were never going to be together.
Right.
It was a plan. She said, "You're married," and the reason we had our affair was that I was safe. She didn't want to get involved with anybody. I'm a married man. She could, come and go as she pleased.
Right.
And so we were never going to be together.
Right.
And then she got pregnant.
Ah.
And then we decided. We didn't even think about getting rid of it. We just said, yeah, we're going to keep it.
So you had to go home and tell your wife.
No.
What?
No.
You kept it quiet?
Kept it quiet.
How do you do that?
I kept 2 families.
Oh, my God.
Oh, you're one of those guys.
Oh, yeah.
You had 2 families. How long did you have the 2 families?
Years.
No shit.
God, what a hero.
Did you get, yeah, I mean,
my wife, my ex-wife, finally got tired of it, and
she knew.
Oh, so she knows now.
Oh yeah, they know. They know from the beginning.
Right.
They know from the beginning, but they don't mention. You don't talk. As long as you don't talk about it, it doesn't exist. You see, and it might go away.
So should John Edwards have come out right away and just said, or you admire what he did? In other words, try to keep it a secret, keep a lid on it.
Do you just have sympathy for the guy? And of course he's lying, but he can't help it.
Right. Well, yeah, I mean, when are you going to tell the truth? Yeah, I messed up. You just have to. Well, my excuse, like my first wife is black, beautiful Maxine.
Black woman.
And so I just, my joke is that, I became so black I ended up marrying a white woman.
But you've never cheated on this new wife.
No. Well, not officially.
Oh, my God.
No.
The love of your life.
What happened there?
No.
There's a lot of high school kids
Is that in the
around.
book, too?
It's not the guy, it's the penis.
I know.
My penis has been retired.
What did your penis do?
No, it's retired. It's been retired for years.
You have a black fixation, though. I know your current wife is white, but you always wanted to be a black guy. You grew up in a black neighborhood, I take it, and then you said, hey, man.
Well, I grew up in Calgary. The only black neighborhood, there was like 6 black people in the whole city.
Right, but you were fascinated.
But I found it. I found them. Wherever they were, I found them. Yeah. And when I got into the...
it is to be a black man. Are you serious you wanted to be a black
man? Oh, yes. In Canada.
He was ready for it.
In Canada.
Listen, if you're a black guy in Canada, you get the foxes of foxes.
Really?
Yeah.
Because there's so few.
Yeah, there's so few.
You're a novelty.
And you don't have to sing. You just have to be able to stand on stage to hold a microphone and make a noise or something. And, all the girls would flock.
Beetlejuice would get laid.
Here we are celebrating the career of Cheech and Chong in this new book. And, you think about it, isn't it a miracle that a guy like Tommy Chong and a guy like Cheech Marin succeeded. I mean, how many comedians can really make and generate the record sales and the money and the stage money? It really is a phenomenal thing, right? Do you ever look back on it and go, how the hell did it all happen?
Oh, yeah.
How did you two find each other?
He was dodging the draft up in Canada. He was the only Mexican I know that snuck into Canada.
He had it all wrong.
Yeah. And he actually became a landed immigrant for a while.
Yeah.
And then he met me, and I had a acting group going, and then we ended up, the acting group broke up.
He was dodging the Vietnam War.
Yeah.
So in a way, the Vietnam War, if it wasn't for that, you two never would have met.
That's right.
So you love the Vietnam War.
Oh, well, for that reason.
Sure. Why
and we
not?
had a lot of material. And then, so when Cheech and I, when the rest of the other actors left, Cheech and I stayed together. We formed a band first.
You were a musician.
Yeah, and Cheech is a singer, somewhat.
But you wrote the hit song Basketball Jones.
Yeah.
So I mean, you really know how to handle, and you hung out with real serious musicians. You hung out with Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah.
And some of the big stars today. Tina Turner, did you hang out with?
I'm a big,
You didn't fuck her, though.
You didn't see Ike, hit
I was
with
Ike.
boot.
He lent him a sneaker. Tommy was backstage, and I said, "You got that sneaker? What size is that?"
As a matter of
the
fact,
show, and the rest was history.
I read a great story about how recently in the paper about how Basketball Jones came about. Didn't Jack Nicholson have something to do with that?
Yeah.
What
He was driving Cheech and I to the Laker game, and he was impatient, so he was driving on the wrong side of the road on the oncoming traffic because he's Jack Nicholson, and he was passing all the cars going into the parking lot. And so Cheech was in the back seat, and every time Cheech got nervous, he'd sing and make up words for different songs. And instead of Love Jones, he was in the back seat going, "I got a basketball Jones."
That's funny.
Got a basketball Jones. And he sang that, and the next day, I remembered, and we went into the studio, and
it was a big hit.
And then we wrote the rest of the
How many records did that sell, Basketball Jones?
Oh, no idea.
You don't even remember.
I never got an account.
But Jack Nicholson is a bit of a hypocrite in your life in the sense that you met him early on before Cheech and Chong were famous, and he basically told you to fuck off, didn't he?
In a Jack Nicholson way.
Where were you? Where did you meet him? At a party?
It was at Lou Adler's house.
Lou Adler was a big record producer.
Yeah, and he was our producer.
Right.
And he discovered us, and we had I think we had a record out by then.
Right.
Dave's not here, but no one really knew who we were.
Right.
And so we were at this Lou Adler party, and everybody was there, like Mick Jagger, and I went into this room to smoke a joint, and John Lennon's sitting on the floor, and so I offered him a toke, and John, no, he had immigration problems, so he didn't want to smoke.
Is that embarrassing when you go up to a big celebrity and say, "Hey, let's smoke together," and they turn you down?
Not really.
No.
Yeah, it's understandable.
Right.
It was a big stinky joint. It wasn't a good, it was
Not like the shit you get today.
No, not like today.
No.
And then Rod Stewart walked in.
Yeah.
And he started messing with his hair, and I offered him a toke, and he said, no, his voice.
His voice.
And so
no one would smoke with you.
It was kind of embarrassing. Yeah, it was a little bit embarrassing.
It was embarrassing.
And so I walked out, and I ran into Nicholson, and instead of offering him a joint, I tried to give him a compliment, And you know how you get nervous and you say the wrong thing.
Right.
Well, I said the wrong thing. He had just did a movie called Last Detail.
Right.
Yeah.
And he's just staring at me, and he never had his dark glasses on. He's just looking at me. And I said, "Hey, I really liked you in that movie." I said, that scene where you're combing your hair, like you comb for about an hour, And I says, "Did you improvise that?" I said, "Because it was amazing, because you don't have any hair and you're combing it."
And what did he say?
He says, "Excuse me." Just walked by me. And
So here you were at the beginning of your career, and you were sort of a pariah. I mean, here you are, this hippie who smokes weed all
Nobody will
day,
smoke with you.
and all these so-called wild boys, they're all shying away from you.
Oh, totally.
You were too wild for them.
Totally, man.
It's a fabulous life, man. It really is.
If anybody watches Laker games, Lou Adler is the guy who's always sitting right next to Nicholson.
Right, that's the guy.
They're best friends, yeah.
Yeah, he made a lot of money, didn't he?
Oh, Lou, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And he married money, too,
Yeah. And a lot of acid in your past, of course, because, I mean, hey, Cheech and Chong, I mean, it's the drug guys.
Yeah.
But you describe, you got off acid. You used to take your kids to the movies while you were on acid.
Just one time.
Is that irresponsible? Are those kids' movies so bad you got to take acid?
I thought it would be a good trip. You know, it was...
What was the movie?
What was the movie?
Thumbelina?
Thumbelina.
I know, I read the book.
Thumbelina.
Yes.
You gotta take acid.
I thought it would be a good one to trip on acid. But the story is this grown woman is going to marry a rat.
That's right.
That's trippy enough.
And we're sitting, my wife and I are both tripping, and we're looking at, oh no, she's going to marry a rat. And then it was in the ghetto. It was
get away from that rat.
It was in the ghetto. In the theater, it was like in the afternoon. It was kind of a ghetto theater, and they had all these little kids running up and down the aisles like rats. They were running up and down, and so we freaked.
This was your first wife?
No. This is
second wife.
This is Shelby.
Wow.
This is Shelby.
Wow.
And this is our little girl. Oh no, the first wife would never go there. No acid with my first wife.
Did your first wife really not understand the whole Cheech and Chong thing? It was just something she just didn't get.
No, she didn't get.
Yeah.
Really?
When to be married to you, you'd have to get what you
when I came home as a comedian, you know, like I left as a musician, and when I came back as a comedian,
She was like, I didn't buy into this.
No, she said, and then I brought Cheech home with me.
Boy.
This is my partner.
I brought Cheech. He slept on the couch. We're both unemployed.
The Mexican guy on the couch.
Yeah, and she said, "Sorry, you're going to have to go."
Yeah,
and so I left.
You could understand why the wife wouldn't understand that.
But it was nice. You know, I had nothing when I left. If she actually supported me and Shelby and I, you know, just giving us food money and let me use her car.
She was nice.
Oh, she's beautiful. She's beautiful.
She must be. I've never seen her, but your daughter is so gorgeous.
Oh, Ray Dawn. Where's she hiding? Where's she been, Ray Dawn, Chong?
She's in Connecticut somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
She met a guy.
Settled down, got out of the acting business?
No, she's still but she's writing more now, you know, writing and stuff.
So the Cheech and Chong reunion, the recent reunion, wasn't about the money, was it? Was it like you guys needed the money? Or, Oh, you need the money. Oh,
well, you need more than the money. We needed. Cheech needed his title back, you know.
Right.
Cheech of Cheech and Chong, you know.
Right.
He was Cheech with the art collection or Cheech the golfer. And now, there's no money in that. And he's got a new girlfriend.
Champion.
And he's got a new girlfriend.
Oh, no kidding.
He's got a beautiful Russian concert pianist.
No kidding.
And she...
Young girl?
Yeah, young.
How
very
old?
Young. Still
30s?
under 30.
No, under 30?
I think.
How the fuck old is Cheech?
Oh, he's 66.
That's expensive, man.
And he's got a girlfriend under 30.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, he looks
Does
like...
he have any kids?
He looks like what?
He's worn out.
Oh, God.
He's got that look like, I got to go home and, I don't know.
Wow, but I
Service her, I don't know. I
that's
do it.
young stuff.
But does he have kids? Because they might be older than her.
Probably.
Do you get jealous when you see Cheech with the young? I mean, I know you love your wife, but you don't.
I'm at the age you don't get jealous. You get curious.
You don't get. It looks like more aggravation than it's worth.
You just want to see the video.
Does Cheech have to do like weird shit with her, like go do stuff, and because he's got the young wife?
Well, no, they got a different kind of relationship now, and like I've just gotten back into that world just recently.
Right.
So I really, I'm not really that.
You mentioned
well-versed.
You mentioned in the book you vacationed in France and you went to a nude beach and you got a boner on the beach.
Oh,
that's not what you're supposed to do.
They always say you're not supposed to get a boner on a nude beach. It's not cool.
Again, the penis rules.
Yeah, right.
You tell your penis.
How long ago was this?
Doesn't the sign at the beach say no boners?
How long ago was that?
It was in the 80s, early 80s, like 81.
So you go on the nude beach, you with your wife?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and she's nude and you're nude.
Yeah.
And then there's all these nude women walking around.
Oh, there's
thousands of them. And you quite naturally get a boner. I would get a boner.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but who are these guys who go there and then pretend like they're not excited by this?
Well, we're all in the water.
Gay guys.
We're all in the water. You see guys in the water.
Because this is like you could write a whole book about this, just about that subject.
Yeah,
because
how do you do that?
Every time I'd read one of those nudist magazines when I was a kid, that was before porno, they'd say, listen, it's a faux pas to get a boner. And I'm like, how could you? How could you control that? There's naked women around.
Well, one way is you look at the ugly ones, you know.
Yeah.
That helps. Or guys, you know, look at guys, and that helps too.
There's a lot of ugly fat nudists, and you're always amazed, right? I mean, like, why would you be nude with that kind of physique?
That's why, because they like to expose themselves.
Did it turn you on that other men were looking at your beautiful wife? Did that turn you on?
I have to ignore that part.
You do.
I'm more concerned looking at what's out there.
But when she gets naked, aren't you a little protective? You're like, hey, I don't want anyone looking at my wife.
No.
You don't care. I mean, you're cool. You're a hippie. You really are a hippie, aren't you?
Yeah.
You're like, hey, come on, we'll all be naked.
Yeah.
And you must have a big schlong if you're willing to get naked in front of people. If you were small, you probably
used to have. Not
it
lately.
shrunk?
What happened? I've never heard of those.
You get older.
Yeah.
You get older. It's lack of use.
Going back before the Cheech and Chong days when you were a musician, you hung out with many famous people. Diana Ross, Jimi Hendrix. And
it was like you were the Zelig of show business. You hung out with everybody.
Yeah, I did.
And you say Jimi Hendrix had groupies, but they were very underage.
Oh, yeah, he had crazies. They're not groupies, they were crazies.
Crazies.
So it wasn't his fault they were hanging around. They just found him.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he attracted everybody.
Yeah.
How old were the girls he was banging?
Oh, who knows?
But they were young.
I really don't know. He was more of a junkie when I knew him. You know?
Right,
he was more into nodding out than he was on.
You never messed with that stuff. You never got into heroin. No coke.
I've seen too many casualties. You know?
Right. Jackson 5 you hung around with?
Yeah, we discovered him.
You discovered that?
Everybody now has discovered the Jackson 5. You,
No, we did.
Diana,
We really did. No, Diana.
Gladys Knight.
No, Diana Ross discovered us.
Right. Is that true?
The Supremes came down to the club we were playing at, and she saw us, and she called Barry, who she was doing a thing with.
Right, yeah.
And Barry flew to Vancouver and signed us on the spot, and then forgot about us. Then we had to pack up and make our way to Detroit. But then we got on the road after I did the song "Does Your Mama Know About Me?" We're on the road, promoting it, and we played in Chicago at the Regal Theater. Is it there?
Because you guys in your movies,
and that's where we found the Jackson 5. They opened for us.
Oh wow! And you told people about them?
No, we took them. Bobby Taylor actually had them stay at Bobby's house for a month before the Motown hierarchy song.
Does it make you sad to see what had happened with Michael Jackson? That he's like kind of like a freak.
I've known Michael ever since. When he was a little 10-year-old kid, standing in a little box, combing his hair in the dressing room. And I've known Michael really, I've known pretty intimate, I knew him. He was at the top of his game when he was that age.
Yeah.
Right.
And he never really got away from that age, that feeling. He was bigger than anybody at that age.
Right.
And then all of a sudden he grew up, but he still
childlike.
He still wanted to be that age.
Yeah, he didn't want to get older.
No,
That's
he was Peter Pan. He really was Peter Pan.
Yeah, it's sad.
But the rest of the family was kind of wacky too.
Well, yeah. I mean, you're from Gary, Indiana. All of a sudden, you got millions of dollars. You're going to be wacky.
You know what's funny with you guys? Though, in your movies, you made it out like you guys were shitty musicians. Like whenever you guys would start jamming with your guitars and stuff, it would always
it
sound
didn't
crappy.
work,
So it was like, it was a put on. You were a professional musician.
Yeah, it's for humor.
Yeah, right.
That was the only thing I had against Cheech. Going on duets. He was trying to be serious.
Right.
And I try to tell him before, always be in a character,
Right.
A funny character doing the music, because,
Once
nothing more boring than a real good musician being a real good musician.
When you were a musician, is that how you met Bob Dylan?
No, Dylan came over to the house when I was a comedian.
When you were a comedian and you were famous.
Had a nice house in Malibu.
Dylan was a fan of Cheech and Chong.
Well, no, actually, Dylan, we had a mutual friend, a guy named Bob Gilbert.
Right.
Was this artist that built Dylan's house, and he built my house and Cheech's house and boats and everything else. And he was like a little go-between. And I was having Tai Chi lessons at my house. And Dylan's wife, Sarah, was part of the Tai Chi class. And then Dylan came over one day to play basketball. He liked basketball.
You played one-on-one against Dylan?
Cheech and I and Dylan, we all played. It was like a one-on-one thing.
One-on-one? What, not a game of horse, but you would just play whoever got scored 5 baskets first?
Yeah.
Did you beat Dylan?
I don't remember. I think so.
Really?
All I remember is Dylan tried to drive by me, and I dumped him on his butt. It was sweet. Just bam.
Was it that one time, or did you become friends?
No, we're like, as much as you can become a Dylan friend, you know, he's
a
very
weird guy.
Oh yeah,
Like you guys are weird.
He's
but
almost weirder than you. Man. Almost.
No one's
But
weirder
is
than me.
everybody like you've met all the Hollywood greats, all the big rock stars? Is everybody weird?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Who isn't weird?
Basically, yeah.
So you
they're
beat
all
Bob
weird.
Dylan in basketball, probably.
Oh, just one time.
One time, and that was it.
And then we went into my steam bath, my sauna, and we hung out there for a while.
With Dylan, naked?
With Dylan, yeah.
You were naked with Dylan?
Yeah.
And he didn't try any funny business, did he? He didn't reach over and...
We're not telling that.
Was it
part.
weird to meet a guy one time and then say, hey, let's get naked and get in the steam room?
It was very weird. It was Bob Dylan. It was very weird.
Yeah.
Because he seemed really young.
Yeah.
You know?
And you said to him, hey, man, let's get in my steam room. Was it you, Cheech, and Dylan?
And Bob, yeah.
Naked.
Yep.
That's weird, man.
Yeah.
You were naked.
The
Sweating.
three
though.
of you.
Sweating. It's a whole different
That's
thing.
kind of creepy, you know? Was Michael Jackson in there, too?
That would be creepy.
No, Michael would be busy if he was around me.
Who was the greatest comedian that ever lived?
The greatest comedian?
The greatest. Who was the
That
biggest
you've
influence?
seen, let's say.
Red Fox.
Red Fox was your biggest influence.
Red Fox was the greatest. I've seen Red Fox a couple of times. I seen him do 2 hours.
Wow.
One time, and he got the crowd up.
He was funny.
And then he got so terrible. He got
took 'em
so
down.
bad. He took him down that they were leaving. And he went to the door and opened the door for him.
What was the
and
problem?
they ran out.
Do you think he didn't know when he was funny?
He
Or
knew. He
wa-
had that control. He could do anything he wanted with an audience.
Well, why would he want to make them hate him?
Because that's part of the game, you know.
Get bored.
Get him to love you, and then get him to hate you, and then get him to love you again.
Really? It was so easy for him. He played games like that.
Steve Martin.
Yeah.
Steve Martin's in that caliber.
Yeah.
Steve Martin could take any audience and do anything he wants with them.
Wow.
I mean,
yeah, they say in
those
the early.
guys.
I read his book, Steve Martin, and in the early days, he describes his learning his craft. It was like science to him.
Yeah.
Fucking with the audience and seeing what the hell he could get out of
Well,
it.
he had the best teacher, an empty room. You know,
right.
no one coming in, and you had to do your comedy.
Yeah, it's almost impossible to learn how to do that in front of a huge crowd.
No, you can't.
And Lenny Bruce was one of your influences too,
Yeah,
right?
big,
I
big
would
time.
think.
Big
yeah.
time, big time.
Yeah.
But Lenny wasn't of the same caliber as
Red
Steve
Fox.
Martin or
Red
Fox. No.
Wow.
I mean, what I'm talking about is, most comedians can make you laugh for a while, you know.
Right.
But to take an audience up and then bring them down, and like I've only seen Steve Martin and Red Fox, the only ones that did it.
What about Richard Pryor?
Well, Richard Pryor would do it, but Richard was more. If Richard was stoned, really stoned, coked out or something, you'd see some incredible stuff that you go, whoa, you know, oh, I don't know if I wanted to see that. but when he was getting very popular in that, he never took that extra one where he would take him. He'd just make you laugh and laugh and laugh. And laugh.
Was George Carlin one of the greats?
Yes,
he was.
Definitely. Carlin was more of a wordsmith, you know.
Right. Yeah.
He could do anything with words. I saw him at a tribute to Mort Saul.
Right.
I saw all the great Jewish comics. And
You
Carlin.
told somebody that you thought George Carlin got very bitter toward the end of
He
his
did.
life. He did? How do you
Yeah.
know that?
Just the word out, you know.
Why was he bitter? What was he having to be bitter about?
Maybe he knew he was going to die or something. I don't know.
Really? Well, how did that manifest itself? How did he become bitter?
Well, he became bitter. He started, you know how he would attack the establishment? Well, he started attacking, like, homeless people.
He was pissed at
He was attacking everybody.
His last couple are real angry.
That's bitter.
Some guy.
Homeless.
Homeless, get a job. What do you mean? What are you hanging around me for?
So you never seem bitter to me. You always seem like just a happy guy. Like no matter what life deals you, even going to jail.
Even going to jail,
And you deal with all that. You just kind of just go through life, man.
I found the secret, man.
What is the secret?
The secret. Well, you know the secret.
No, I don't.
Yeah,
I mean,
you do.
I do,
Well,
but
would
you
you two
tell
give
us.
it to us?
Could you remind me again? What is good weed?
No, the secret is
New pussy.
The secret is, you know how they say the muse. You know they talk about the muse.
Yeah.
Or watch Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods knows the secret.
Yeah.
See, there's a power there's a power that drives us all.
Pussy.
Okay, it's a power.
It's pussy.
No, no, that's a sexual drive.
Oh.
No, the power, there's a power that drives every one of us. We all have access to it. But only the few of the greats really know how to access that power. And Tiger Woods is one of them. You watch when Tiger had his broken leg.
Are you talking about the Force? I
the
learned
Force, what do you want to call
Star
it? The
Wars.
Force, or you want to call it the Presence?
Are you talking about the Matrix? No.
Gamorrean Guard, Jedi Master. I think I know what you're driving at.
The
here,
Presence.
man. Yeah.
The Presence.
Let's smoke a joint. Yeah.
The Life Force. The Life Force.
And you're saying Tiger Woods is on to it.
Okay, you like when people write some great things or do operas or whatever, if you ask them, how did you do that? A lot of writers, they get, like Hemingway used to get drunk out of his skull so he'd get out of his own way so he could write. So it's that force that actually did the writing for him. And like Tiger Woods, when you watch him before he does a shot, he stands, he does a little meditation. He stands there. And then all of a sudden you can see it almost click in. He'll just almost like nod his head. Then he'll walk up, and then you hit the most incredible shot.
So you're saying you have that?
I know how to access it.
You do?
Yeah.
Who taught you that? Who was your teacher?
I've known all my life.
You just knew how to do it?
I've known all my life.
Did you always know you'd be famous? Did you always know it would succeed, the Cheech and Chong duo?
I once, I don't know if it was in this book or the other book, but I said one time I was in a car we just played with Hendrix.
Right.
And I was in the car with the band, and I said, I'm going to be bigger than Hendrix someday. And the whole band looked at me like, are you nuts?
Put it into perspective, though. Put it into perspective. Did you... Was Cheech and Chong the biggest comedy act in the world?
It's going to be.
It's gonna be? You mean there's still life in Cheech and Chong?
Oh, yeah.
What do you mean it's going to be? It is,
we haven't,
though, right?
We haven't...
Did you sell more records than Steve Martin?
Oh, yeah, I think so.
And your movies were made millions and millions of dollars.
Bigger than anybody.
Are you
the
honored?
top rental.
Are you honored that, now the pot movie is coming back, with this Pineapple Express?
Yeah, we just had Seth Rogen on. I thought he did a pretty good homage to you.
Love it. Love it.
You like that. Did you see Pineapple Express?
Not yet.
Yeah, they smoke a lot of weed in it.
Oh, I love Knocked Up. Knocked Up, to me, is one of the best bouncer dialogue in the world. I've never seen anything better than that. I love Seth.
Tommy Chong's book, Cheech and Chong, is in stores now. Now, I should tell you that Tommy will be signing copies of his book today at noon, and you got to meet this guy. I don't know. There's some aura about him.
Well,
He's just a good
got
guy.
that power, the force.
He does have the force.
No, access. I know how to access.
Yes.
And what he's saying is, if that power knows how to putt really good, you could be Tiger Woods.
Tommy, believe it or not, you could even touch him, maybe. I don't know. Tommy
Maybe
will be,
get a little bit.
Yeah, maybe get some of the force. You guys have to read the book because it's an amazing life. I mean, including smoking weed with Arnold Schwarzenegger is in your past. I mean,
Well,
is it
Arnold
weird?
has admitted to that. We're not outing him, are we?
No. Is it weird now to see the guy you used to smoke weed with?
Yeah,
Is the governor?
I've seen him. I seen him just recently.
Did you? Where'd you see him?
In the Starbucks. We go to the same Starbucks, and he looked at me and he recognized me right away. He said, "Tommy," he said, "I said, you remember me, Arnold?" He goes, "Oh yes." He said, "We both had a dream."
We both had a dream. Yeah.
He said, "Yeah, he did that."
Except you ended up in jail and I'm in the governor's mansion.
He didn't have that far.
So that was the whole interaction. Here's a guy you shared a joint with, and that's all he had
But
to
we
say.
looked at, but every time I've seen Arnold, we have a connection because we did Up and Smoke first before he did his movies,
Right?
And so he was a groupie right away,
Right.
Because he knew me before I even was Cheech and Chong,
right?
And then all of a sudden he saw me come up with Cheech, and all of a sudden I'm doing movies, and this is what he was into,
right?
And so he knew me from that level. And then we tried to get him to help me get out of jail. And so he knew me from that level.
I remember that,
You went in for a pardon, didn't you?
Well, we went to see if, we had people talk to him to see whether or not he could do anything.
And he didn't step in?
Oh, no. He stayed totally away from
Well, how do you feel about that?
Oh, I understand it totally. He's a Republican. Come on.
Well, he couldn't be releasing a pot guy, could he?
What was the saddest moment in your life? Do you address this in the book?
I don't think I do.
But what is the saddest moment in your life? I mean, it seems like such a blessed life. but there had to be some real
Well, I mean, he went to
downers.
jail, Howard. How
Was that the saddest moment in your
No,
life?
you know, good question. When I realized that Cheech and I had broken up.
That was it.
When I went to the movie, when I realized that he was doing another movie without me, and I actually come across, they were shooting a location scouting or something, and I came across the whole crew that used to work for me, and there was Cheech, and they just kind of went, hey, how are you doing? They just walked down by me, and that was the saddest. That was the saddest time.
What broke you two up?
He did another movie.
What was that movie?
Born in East L.A.
Yeah,
Born
it's
in
a
East
good
LA.
movie.
And he never even told you. He just said, "I'm."
No, he told me.
He did.
He says, I got offered a movie without you.
Wow.
And I'm going to take it.
You felt that was betrayal, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, big time.
Is that the one he did with Eric Roberts? What, Eric
No,
Roberts?
no.
Did
There
you
was
say
another one.
Did you say to him, "Hey, Cheech, wait a second. Come on, we got a huge thing here. We beat all the odds."
It's funny. You know what I said? How about the act? What about our act? He says, you got it. He gave it to me. He said, you got it. And then just recently, how about the act? Okay, I want it back.
Not so fast, white man.
No, you know, it turned out so perfect because had we stayed together, we wouldn't be together now.
Right.
We would have been over. We would have been done, over with. But the fact we broke up at the height of our movie career and everything enables us to get back together now.
Yeah,
it's like
but that's
unfinished
painful.
business.
You're absolutely right. This guy was your bro. This was your number one guy.
He
This
slept on your couch.
It was my career.
Yeah.
I was a movie director, directed like 6, successful movies. All of a sudden, without Cheech, I don't have a career.
Right.
I had no movie career, so I had to go back on stage.
Here's what I predict is going to happen. You and Cheech, of course, are now getting back together.
Mm-hmm.
You will get huge again, and he will dump you again.
He's just waiting for the chance. He's just waiting for the chance.
He's pulling on you what Red Fox did to the audience. He gets you up, and then he fucking takes you down.
Don Johnson's going to call him back to do another Nash Bridges.
Look, man, the book is called Cheech and Chong. It's the story of Cheech and Chong, and Tommy tells it so well, and you got to go meet this guy. You talk about a great energy. Every time I see Tommy, I go, boy, I love that guy.
Yeah.
Real quick, Richard Christie, who works for us, goes, he's never once asked me, all the years he's worked for us, he says to me, I just want to meet my hero, Chong.
Oh, he
All
calls
right, go
him
ahead.
Chong.
Chong, he calls. First of all, the guy's name is Tommy Chong, not Chong.
Mr. Chong.
Mr. Chong.
He has shorter hair than a lot of your fans.
Yeah, what do you want to say?
I just want to say that you, Mr. Chong, are quite possibly my biggest comedy influence ever.
You said that about Howard, though.
Well, Howard too, but
and by the way,
my
Tommy,
earliest influence.
Be nice to this guy. He's a slow adult. So, all right. Go ahead, yes. Go ahead, yes.
I mean, I've watched your movies like millions of times and grew up with you. I saw your first Cheech and Chong's next movie is a masterpiece. I saw it when I was 8 years old, and I've been hooked ever since. And I read your book. Your new book is brilliant, and I just want to say I'm a huge fan.
Thank you.
You don't even smoke weed, though, do you?
No, I don't. I haven't since 1992. But
you know what, Tommy? This guy, he works for me now, but he was considered one of the top heavy metal drummers in the world.
Another musician, yeah.
Another musician.
For who?
A band called Death and Iced Earth. They were heavy metal bands. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, he's not as big a loser as he looks. That's what I'm trying to establish so that you won't treat him how Jack Nicholson treated you.
Richard always told me that his favorite. You always told me your favorite Cheech and Chong movie was Born in East L.A.
That's what people tell me all the time.
Well, you are a great guy. You know
Thanks,
that. I don't have to tell you. You have found your inner chi or whatever it is you want to call it, and
his inner Cheech.
His inner Cheech. You found him all right.
Can I ask Tommy real quick?
Oh, you have a question?
You have a question?
Do you plan on making another Cheech and Chong movie?
Yeah,
oh, you're kidding.
Oh, you are? Oh, that's
What
awesome.
do you mean, yeah? Is it going to happen?
Oh, yeah.
You wrote the script?
Not yet, but we're doing a concert movie for the Weinsteins, and then right after that, we're talking about a series of them.
So you're going to have to play some sort of older stoner now, right? I mean, you gotta.
The great thing about comedians, the older you get, the funnier you get,
And the movie you're planning, is it just Cheech or both of you?
Yeah. Will Cheech do the movie without you?
If he gets a chance, he will.
So far, it's both of us.
You know what I should do? I should call up Cheech and say, Cheech, listen, I know you're getting back with Tommy. I got a movie for you.
I have a movie just for
But
you.
you got to dump that guy again.
You know, Howard, real quick, too, one of the funniest moments ever on your show, and they replayed this on Master Tape Theater last Sunday, was you had Tommy on the phone in 1997, and he was looking for a new Cheech for his movie.
Yeah.
And you had Crackhead Bob audition as the new Cheech.
Yeah, he didn't get the part.
He didn't get, that would have been brilliant.
My favorite memory of Cheech and Chong, and this will always be so great, was when I had that dopey Channel 9 show.
The Christmas
show.
Oh, yes.
We were taping a Christmas special, and I asked Cheech and Chong if they would be a part of it, and they agreed to be, which was thrilling for me. And we wrote a whole Christmas show, and Tommy was in this sketch where I played the Virgin Mother, and you guys were the wise men.
Right, I remember
and you were
them now
smoking
on
tons
those
of weed.
horses.
And you gave birth
I gave birth to baby Jesus.
Dan Foreman.
To Dan Foreman, baby Jesus. When Channel 9 saw it, and it was funny, and when Channel 9 saw it, they said, there's no way we're airing this. It took, our Christmas special didn't get on until July. I had to beg them to show this, and they finally showed it, and they got so many complaints, and it was just unbelievable. And I said to them, don't you guys understand? I'm not really the Virgin Mother, and it's no longer Christmas, so it doesn't matter.
Not Jesus.
Yeah, and Dan's not Jesus. And they were like, okay, air it. Oh, my God.
The executives, like, wait, you're telling us Dan Foreman is not Jesus?
Well, all I know is, but I always thank you for that. And there's a million great memories in the book. Go read the book. I'm not kidding you. And go see Tommy Chong. And go to cheechandchong.com to get all the tour dates and everything for their reunion, which we will go to, right? Richard, we're all going.
Absolutely.
We should all go.
Yeah, well, I'm going without Richard.
Oh.
No, I will go with you.
At Radio City, that would be great.
Tommy, great
so
seeing
cool.
you.
Thanks, man.
Tommy, how'd it go, man?
Oh, as usual, incredible.
You've been coming on the show for years. What is it about Howard's show that you like doing?
Well, Howard, it's Howard. There's no one else like him. But we've been around long enough to find that out. Everybody tries, but no one really even comes close. And Robin, see?
Robin's always a plus.
Well, that's part of his strength. Howard knows what makes him great.
Cool. So it sounds like things are going really well for you, man.
Incredible.
You got the tour, you got the book.
I think it's karma, I went to jail, and now it's payback.
It's your turn now.
Everything's happening, and it's crazy. Like I wrote the book, I had no idea we were going to do the tour. And after I wrote the book, I'm thinking, I need a good gimmick for the book. And all of a sudden, Cheech and Chong are back together again. And I got a book about Cheech and Chong, so it works out good.
What's going on? Brody Jenner here doing Howard Stern. Gotta admit, a little nervous just because I'm a big fan of Howard. Howard is the man. Seen the movie. Love Fart Man, by the way. That's incredible. I want that to come out. But yeah, excited to be here. Hopefully we get into some deep issues. Never know what to expect on Howard, though. It's good.
You're on, man.
Oh, I'm on. Oh, jeez. Guess I'm going.
Brody Jenner is here. Brody's on a show called Bromance. Artie was making jokes about the idea of bromance. I don't get it either, like why any guy would go on TV trying to be...
Well, he's a pretty good-looking guy.
This kid has banged more hot chicks. This is one
Have
of
you
his...
seen him?
Here's one of his I haven't seen the kid, but here's one of his throwaways.
What is that?
That is a hot chick.
I don't know.
Oh, who is it?
Is this
What's
one of
her
your...
name?
Hey, Brody, this is one of your throwaways, huh? Look at this kid. You're my kind of hero. Who is this chick?
Where'd you find that?
What's her name, Cara?
Cora, yeah.
Cora, wow.
Yeah, with a name like Corey, you have to have a body like that.
You gotta, I hope Jay's behind that, right?
When you see a good-looking girl like this...
Yes.
And thanks for coming on the show, Brody.
Oh, thank you for having me.
And we'll talk about bromance in a minute.
No worries.
And you are a good-looking kid. There's no question about it. You know it. The girls know it. Even guys know it.
When did you know it?
When did you know you were that good-looking? When did you start having the power over women?
To be honest, when I was 13, 14, I was actually kind of chubby. I was like kind of...
Really?
I was a little chubby, but it was good because, my friends would always squeeze my little rolls and stuff. And
would you go to the gym? You start working out?
No, I actually started surfing. Ton of surfing and hit the growth spurt. Yep, it does.
It's better than being chubby when you're 28.
Yeah. So this girl's name is Cora.
Yes,
She's
Cora.
a model?
Yes, she's a lingerie model.
I'm looking at a picture of this girl. She's perfect.
How do you meet her? I mean, do you just call the agencies and have them sent over?
I mean, you know, we did that a couple of times.
Oh, you did?
I did not. My
Wow.
friends did.
What a girl.
But, no, yeah, she's beautiful. We met out in the club.
How old were you when you lost your virginity?
I was 15, actually, 15 years old.
So you're Bruce Jenner's kid,
right?
But Bruce wasn't around a whole lot when you were growing up. It was more you and your mom. Your mom was on Hee Haw, a good-looking woman.
Yes.
Linda Thompson. Linda Thompson, right?
okay.
Yeah.
And your dad. Do you see him now, or is it kind of like, we don't have much of a thing?
No, we do. You know, we're definitely kind of rekindling that. Growing up, obviously, he was with the Kardashian. He lived with the Kardashian family.
Right.
And I stayed with my stepdad, who was on the show, David Foster,
Yeah,
who
David Foster.
wouldn't take the elevators.
Right.
I love that story. I love how you roused him and kept him downstairs. That was great.
You had kind of one of those screwy Hollywood childhoods. In other words, Bruce Jenner's your dad.
Right.
Linda Thompson's your mom. How old are they? How old are they when? How old are you when they divorce?
I was about 2 years old.
Right, 2 years old.
Yes.
Your dad moves out.
Yep.
Somehow he takes off and does his thing.
Yep.
And your mom remarries David Foster, famous music guy.
Right.
He becomes your stepdad.
Mm-hmm.
And yet he kind of, when they divorce, you don't even hear from the dude.
Yeah, I hear from him occasionally, but
Is it weird for you?
It's a little weird, you know, growing up and seeing somebody who's there for you, you know, almost pretty much your dad, you know.
Did you
there
love the
every
guy?
day. Yeah, of course, I still do. I still love
and you
him a
had
lot.
a good relationship with him.
I had a great relationship and still do, but I know he's kind of at that time in his life. He's reliving the past, I think, and he's really enjoying, you know, being single and being out there. So,
Do you feel
and working
rejected
and
by
stuff.
him?
No, I don't feel rejected. I really don't feel rejected. I'm kind of used to that, and as far as you know,
your
my
own
dad. I
dad.
mean, and to be honest, I think it made me a stronger person. you know,
David
and
Foster has a daughter.
Yes,
Sarah
a few
Foster.
of them. Yeah, he has Aaron, Sarah, Jordan.
I used to watch Sarah on MTV. I beat off to her. What was that like? Did you live in a house?
Hey
with
man,
her?
I used to spar in the showers.
Yeah, I bet. Did you? That's your stepsister?
Yeah, stepsister.
Not by, your mom
No
didn't
blood.
give birth to her.
No.
So did she live in the house with you?
No, no, she lived with her mom. Yes, exactly.
It's so dysfunctional. You're
It's
living.
crazy. Yeah,
Did you
it's all
have
over
one
the
of
place.
those holidays where you're running around to different households?
Honestly, they tried to do that. You know,
Yeah.
all the families tried to get us over there for each little holiday.
So if
but
you had to bang one of your stepsisters, I'm talking about Sarah Foster or Kim Kardashian. Who's more your
geez.
type? Who would you rather bang?
Or any of those Kardashian girls?
Which one's better?
I mean, it's hard to say that. You know,
For me, it's not. I'll tell you who my choice is.
I think yours is Sarah, right?
Absolutely. Kim Kardashian's got an ass as big as a fucking trunk.
Beautiful face, though.
Beautiful face.
You know, but
she's
a lot of people like that. You know, a lot of people
I
like
don't
the,
like
the
that.
big
Not-
eye. Well, you
well,
know,
I
some
like
people do.
I like the little Kardashian one.
Which one, Chloe?
Well, I don't know the name.
What is she,
The-
I
nine?
hope it's not my little tiny little 9-year-old.
No.
Artie likes him young.
Hey, watch it. And
No.
that one is blood. That one is blood.
No. The smallest Kardashian, bro.
Chloe. It's Chloe.
That's the 9-year-old.
That's a 9-year-old.
I mean, yeah.
You can't go out with her.
No, the 9-year-old's a Jenner, right?
Actually, yes.
Oh,
you're
Yeah,
correct.
right. I'm talking about
A Kardashian.
You want a 9-year-old to
about
sit on
Chloe.
your face?
No, who put up sitting on faces?
I don't know.
Where the fuck are you? You're crazy.
You're out of your mind.
I like the littlest, the one.
the
littlest
Kardashian.
one, yeah.
Right.
All right.
Chloe.
Okay. Does the little one have the big ass yet?
You know, I think they all are
They have
well
the
endowed in the
Kardashian
butt
ass.
areas.
Does
Yeah,
anybody
yeah.
actually work out over there, or they just let their ass get to be the size of a house?
Now the little one, if you can find a picture of her, is she's. I mean, I like
She's
I like
cute?
Kim too. I like Sarah Foster. They're all hot. What the fuck?
So when you say
Casey, my real sister, Casey, is beautiful. As well.
Yeah.
She's married though.
yeah, everyone's so beautiful.
You know, I'm looking at
but
him, and
he
I'm
looks
saying
he looks more
that-
like his mom though.
No, he looks a lot like Bruce.
No,
and
he doesn't.
He has his original nose.
Yeah. Hey, what'd your dad do? What'd your dad? Did you ever say to your dad, "What the fuck did you do to your face"?
You know, I thought it. I
did?
definitely thought it. Yeah, I've seen pictures of him back in the day, and I didn't think there was
Good-looking
any.
guy.
I didn't think. I think I'm right there with you. So
I think
was a little-
probably what happened to him, I think he was so famous and such a big deal. You know, Bruce Jenner, all-American athlete, everything, and photograph. He probably just, he focused on something on his face that only he saw. He was a good-looking dude.
Right, I agree.
And he must have gone plastic surgery nuts. You're not into any plastic surgery.
No,
right? You're a good-looking dude.
No.
You don't need any
no
help.
plastic surgery.
No, you
I'll
don't
try
need
to
that.
stay away from
Did you
that,
talk to your old man about it? You said, Dad, you think I should get plastic surgery?
Never had that conversation with him. No, I
yeah.
never had that conversation with him. You know, I'm very close to my mother. I tell my mom that all the time. I tell her, do not get plastic surgery.
So what happened with you? Not only are you a good-looking dude, but you get on TV. You get on, The Hills? What is The Hills? I don't even know, man. I'm sorry. I'm so out of it. I'm turning into an old bastard. But you know what I mean? Like
I don't know if
that.
it's a show or a I don't know. What is it?
Nobody really knows whether it's real or not real. But you know, of course, it's totally real.
It's real?
I mean, yes. It's
as much as they can write.
As much as exactly. You know, it's a lot of these shows are.
How'd you get on that?
My best friend at the time, Spencer Pratt. I don't know if you know who Spencer Pratt
Heidi
is.
Montag and Spencer Pratt.
The Spidey couple. Yeah, so at the time, we actually did a show, executive producer show, and created a show called Princes of Malibu.
You created that?
Yeah, I created it, and when I was 21. And it was crazy because Fox would only pick it up if we had to pretend it was totally real, which was basically taking advantage of my stepdad and pretending, you know, like I hit golf balls into his studio and stuff. And they said, hey, we'll pick up the show, but you have to pretend this is totally real. Even though we created it, we filmed it ourselves to sell the pilot to, Fox television stuff, but we had to pretend that we were really doing this.
What's the matter?
I have to say something.
What?
I'm sorry.
No worries.
I'm sorry, bro. Benji, I'm going to throw up from
What is Benji doing? Excuse us for a minute.
Look what he just fucking...
What are you doing?
Come on, Ben. This is like...
This is typical Benji.
This is so gross.
Yeah.
Look at that fucking shit he's putting on that salad.
Benji. What is that?
I can't smell. I can't.
It's 7:13 in the morning.
I know. I was thinking, where are the eggs and bacon?
Like a deli. It's like a deli back here. Look, he's got this shit.
Tell us what you're doing, Benji, real quick. You're interrupting
Ranch
Brody.
Dressing.
He's here
over
promoting.
Salt.
What?
I have a salad.
You gotta leave with it. You gotta go outside.
Go outside.
I can't. You're gonna make me throw up.
Okay, wait. I'll get rid of it. But Art, you don't smell it. You looked at it and then you saw it.
I smelled it too. I thought Brody had a problem. Honestly. I didn't know what was going on.
You guys don't smell it.
I said, thank God this good-looking kid at least smells.
I smell it.
I'll take it out.
I do smell it.
If I took it out, you wouldn't be able to guess if it was in or out.
Yes, I would. How much you want to fucking bet? I'll bet you anything you want.
You don't want to do this now. I'll just take it out.
Brody's got limited time too.
What do you want me to eat? Like McCartney?
No, I don't want you to eat that at all. That's intrusive.
All right, let's get back
sounds
to,
like me and my
back
friends
to it.
right there.
Yeah.
It sounds like us.
Does Spencer Pratt eat like this?
I don't know. Let me see. Actually, he does kind of. Yeah, maybe for lunch.
Brody, tell me what your life is like though. So you become a television producer. You're a young, good-looking guy. You start to date these chicks. It's quite an impressive resume. I think anybody would be impressed with the amount of chicks you've banged. You say you started having sex at 15.
Yes, 15
that's an unusually young age, isn't it?
My brother lost his virginity at 13, so I thought I was late. I was kind of bummed. I was like, damn, I didn't,
As a young,
cool family.
That's a very cool family.
That was late?
I mean, that was for me at the time.
Was it an older woman that you were with?
No, she was the same age.
Same age.
Yeah. So.
And then I was going over let me get to some of your resume here, and then I want to get to this bromance idea because I'm having trouble understanding some of this. These guys wanting to be your friend that badly.
It's we got them crying.
Quite frankly, he's convinced me. I want to get on the show.
But do you want these guys to be your friends based on how they're acting? You don't want to be around these guys.
Well, I mean, it's the thing about bromance is when Ryan Seacrest Productions came to me and kind of had the idea, it was so out there.
How big a douchebag is Ryan?
I actually like Ryan.
You like Ryan? Okay.
I do like.
All
I mean, Ryan. He's a workaholic. He's always
so he
he's
works
there
hard
and he's
on
there.
the show.
Have you ever seen him with a broad?
Have I ever seen him with a broad? No, I feel like he's working so much, but have we talked about broads?
Whatever.
Yes, we've talked about it. I'll just say that.
Yeah, he's working a lot.
All right, so you and Ryan work hard on the show.
Mm-hmm.
You had this idea, bromance, or Ryan brought it to you?
Ryan brought it to us, the
All right.
Seacrest person.
So why do these guys want to be your friends so bad? Do they think they're going to get pussy just by hanging out with you?
To be really honest, I think that a lot of people in doing any of those kind of shows, they come to be on television, a lot of time, and they don't really know what to expect. They hear about a reality show being filmed, they want to come try out, and then when they got there and when I asked them the question, why are you here? Why don't you explain to me why you're here? And for guys, it's so hard to, I feel like for a lot of guys, it's very hard to open up with your guy friends. And when I would ask them and talk about their family life, I mean, every single one of these guys started crying and really started breaking down. And it was, I mean, trust me, for going into the show and filming, I didn't think it was going to be like that. And it almost turned into...
Why are they crying? Because they want to be your friends?
I don't think it's...
How good an interviewer are
I mean,
you?
well, no, I don't think it's
like
about
Barbara
being
Walters.
friends. No, but it's the truth. But it's the truth. I don't think it's about, you know, being friends with me as much as they never had a male companion where they can actually open up and do that. And they did all of a sudden, which they're used to. You know, I would say they're used to the quote unquote that's gay. You know, you can't open up. You can't cry in front of a guy.
But is that what you're asking them to be? A confidant?
No, not at all. And it just happened that way. And they started, you know, crying, and then it came from.
Are they ugly dudes? They don't have anything going on?
No, they're you got to judge for yourself. But I think there's some good-looking kids, and they're all really nice kids.
So the theme of the show is bromance. In other words, they want to be your friend so bad that they even cry like bitches because they want to be in your inner circle. They want to be around your friends and your whole life.
Well, yeah, I guess and coming in.
Are you willing to have? Is that the prize? Are you going to let them into your circle?
Yeah, they get. I have a beautiful condo in downtown LA. And they get that for a year, and they get to
They hang out in your condo?
No, they get to. I give it to them.
You're going to give them your condo?
I'm giving it to them completely.
Why would
another
you do
big
that?
surprise. Because I got another place in West Hollywood, so I'll let them take the downtown LA one.
Yeah, so you're not
far of a
homeless.
commute. Yeah, exactly.
So
I'm moving to a warehouse.
I'm getting the feeling that
you.
you're really not going to hang around with these guys if they win. Let's be honest.
I wouldn't.
You're probably disturbed.
To be honest, the guy that won is actually very, very cool and down to earth, and I really enjoy his company, and I would hang out with him.
Do you hang out? Does he sit there and talk to you about his problems, and he wants a deep relationship with a man?
We're actually not allowed to hang out because of the show.
His restraining order?
I was going to say, this is like The Bachelor.
Yeah, restraining order.
It is.
This is like The Bachelor. You can't now see your best friend.
Well, I mean, it's
Must be hard for you.
The show is just so crazy going. I wanted to do something different. I love trying things different, and nobody's really delved into the whole male bonding and male relationship factor. So that's.
Do you thank God every day that you don't look like myself or Benji or
I'll be honest, you guys. I love you guys, so I would never. I'm not going to say that.
It must be disturbing to see guys that look like me and Benji, these type of guys.
No.
Benji
You should see my friend. All my friends.
Are your friends as ugly as we are?
I mean,
I can't imagine. Are you the queen bee or what?
No, I got we all mess with each other.
Who are your friends? You got other famous kid friends?
First of all, understand he grew up in the home of David Foster. Now, David Foster
He knew everybody.
So Michael Jackson would be in your home. Now, you're a nice-looking guy. I mean, any hanky-panky? Does he?
It's really funny you actually say that, because there is a picture of growing up that was in our house that was me, Michael, and a bunch, and I'm right next to Michael, kind of right here, and all my friends would walk by with their cell phones and take pictures of me next to Michael. So every time I call, it would pop up and be like, hi, and they would always give me grief about that.
You never had any overnighters?
No, never been to Neverland.
How old were you when you met Michael? Were you a young child?
I was young, I was probably about 6, 7 years old.
Was he taken with you? I know he loves children very much.
Not that I could tell, it was very brief.
Did he ever say to your parents, why not let him come to Neverland? Why do you not let me babysit?
I mean, I think, no, that never happened. I actually wanted to go. I wanted to go to I wanted to ride the rides and stuff.
Good you didn't go. Stay home.
Now I'm kind of glad I didn't.
Explain David Foster to me. Should I know who is it?
David Foster is a famous music producer and writer of songs, right?
Right, yeah.
Very
Barbara
wealthy guy.
Streisand. Celine,
okay.
And even your mother wrote a lot of songs.
Yes, she did. Yeah.
Celine Dion, would she come over to the house and hang out?
Yep, she'd come over.
Her and Renee, the husband?
Yes, Renee.
He would be there, and Barbara Streisand herself would show up?
As a good friend of the family.
So this is some way to grow up, right?
It was cool. To me, it was just that was the circle of their friends, and that's who they hung out with. So
his mom was also a girlfriend of Elvis.
Yes. My parents had the worst friends, so,
please, you don't want to hang out with them.
No. But,
get out of the house.
Your mom went out with Elvis.
Right.
Did she ever bring up Elvis's name?
David would hate that.
Right.
She would.
I'm sure.
There was actually a really funny story if you want to hear it. Larry King. They were at some kind of
That's how every funny story begins.
It was like a banquet kind of thing, and Larry King and my mom were sitting there, and they had done an interview about Elvis's death or something, and Larry's talking to her. Oh man, I can't believe you dated Elvis.
Can't believe Elvis's penis.
And David was sitting right there, and David just went, you know what, Larry? Why don't we talk about you and all your ex-wives that you fucked? I mean, and,
Good for
and
him.
Larry and David and Larry's like, you just insulted me, and they almost got into a full-on.
Wow.
Yeah, it was.
You know, good for you. Good for David.
I thought it was funny.
Your mother's is she still a hot piece of ass?
I think she's gorgeous.
Beautiful,
Yes,
yes.
I do. She's
The
the
shots
love
of
my
her and
life.
Elvis are really,
I
she's a
mean,
beautiful woman.
Did she ever describe? Bring her in with you one time because I need to talk about what she did with Elvis exactly. If you could stand it.
See, I'll let you guys. I'll sit out of the room.
You get out of the room.
I'll plug my ears for that.
I mean,
one.
like, what did she do to Elvis? Do you ever wonder what was going on with Elvis?
She's got some incredible stories.
Yeah, but the ones I could get are probably a lot better.
I'm sure they would.
I bet Elvis wouldn't give her oral. I guarantee it. Elvis never went down on a woman.
Did that?
Never. Very rarely.
He was eating everything else.
Did you ever say to your mother? Because I've asked my mother if she's had anal with my father and all this. I don't know how honest you are with your mother. Did you ever say to her, did the king ever go down on you? I know he doesn't like that.
I've never asked, but hey, I'll ask her.
Believe me, Brody, you're normal for never asking.
I can't believe you don't ask your mother if she got oral. I can't believe it. You know, you have a very uptight relationship with your mother.
They say Hollywood is so liberal.
See how well my mother reacts when I ask if she's ever had anal.
So Brody, where do you grow up? Like Malibu?
I grew up in Malibu.
That's a nice place, and you get
Beautiful.
into surfing and all that stuff. And what do you do? So you do the surfing, you work out with the weights, and
It never occurred to you that you needed to be an athlete like your dad?
To be honest, I was surfing. That was my thing. I love surfing and snowboarding. I would, miss a bunch of school and stuff, to be honest, to go snowboarding and do that. I never really got into the track and field. And
Well,
things
that's
like
athletic.
That.
in Brody Jenner's life, I'll tell you what, I don't think many people would pause to trade places with you. Brody is currently dating 2008 Playboy Playmate of the Year, Jade Nicole.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
There she is. Well, she was in here. Look at her. She's a hot chick.
Yeah, she was in here.
She's way hot.
She loves you guys.
I loved her.
Oh, wow.
Man. How'd you get her? At the Playboy Mansion, did you go?
You want to hear this story?
Why not, man?
Well, I actually was actually hooking up with her best friend. This is years ago, though. This is about 2 years ago, and she was her best friend. Jade was her best friend, and so I always just knew her as a friend and got to know her like that. And me and her best friend stopped hanging out. Later on, I ran into her in Canada, 'cause she lives in Canada, at the Much Music Awards. Ran into her. We started talking. She totally blew me off. She was in San Diego one time that I was in San Diego, and I was like, "Yeah, well, come to my, hotel. Let's hang out." Completely blew me off. I was just kind of, man, because I thought she was gorgeous. She was a very cool girl. Blew me off, and then she texted me before the Midsummer Night's Dream party that was coming up. I was extremely excited. However, I found out later on it was a mass text message. So,
I see.
you know what I mean? So
you get to go to the Playboy Mansion for the Midsummer Night's Dream party where all the girls are in lingerie.
That's it's pretty.
What does
cool.
that mean? She sent out a text to a bunch of people?
She sent it to a bunch of people, and I thought it was just me. I'm like, oh yeah, of course, I'll be there. I'll see you there. And then I found out later on as we started dating that it was she was giving it to our girlfriends and everything. Like, hey, hope to see you up at the mansion. But
these women you date are in a league all of their own, and when you're in bed with a chick like this, it's hard. I don't know if it is for you because you've had so many odd chicks. Is it hard for you to hold out? I mean, in order to give them pleasure, are you able to? Do you wear rubber with these chicks?
Of course. You have to wear rubber. Obviously, you got to think about. There's birth control and stuff like that. But if you're not on the birth control, you got to obviously protect yourself.
Right.
So yeah.
So does that slow you down?
That helps. Obviously that helps.
Right. Because these chicks are probably expecting big things from you. Because you're a good-looking guy, you got a big fantasy thing going with them. You're in good shape. When you whip out the schlong, and
the main thing is you gotta clear the pipes. That's I'm gonna be honest.
So
you gotta clear the pipes. You've got to be a lot. You gotta do that.
I do that.
It's just
I always beat off before I bang a woman, even at this advanced age. I'm telling you.
You got to.
Yeah. And when you say you lose your virginity at 15, that doesn't include BJ's, right? I mean, you were getting blown before that.
I had a couple of those before that.
I bet 11. I bet you were 11 when you got your first blowjob. Am I correct?
No, not 11. No, maybe 13.
13.
About 13.
Yeah, Lord.
See, I'm
a charmed life.
I'm different.
Artie got blown for the first time last week.
I'm different. Where
he's 41 and he had a peg.
I always jerk off after a day.
So you.
I always clean the pipes after the day.
I've done that too, Artie. So
this, are you faithful?
God, we have so much in common.
Are you faithful to the Playboy Playmate?
100%. Honestly, she's one of the most incredible girls I've ever met in my entire life. So 100%.
Until 2009.
But a guy like you
she's
can't
great.
get married, I don't think, because you just got too much fun, you got too much play going.
Well, I got a lot of stuff I need to accomplish in my life before I start thinking about marriage. Obviously at this stage of my life, she would be the girl that I would want to marry. But I think for both of us, there's a lot of things that we need to accomplish.
Get to 1,000 chicks. You know what I mean? Do that.
Hey, man, how do you know I'm not there yet?
You know what? Maybe you are.
He was there when he was 15.
Give me a rough estimate. Give me a rough estimate.
So
I don't know.
Can you bang?
That's the.
I lost count past 10.
Can you bang a chick at the Playboy Mansion, or do you have, or is that dangerous?
I never have. It's
a lot
people
of
do it. To be honest, I've walked into the Grotto and people are getting wild in there, but too many people are. It's kind of a.
It's like an orgy scene.
Yeah,
you've never orgied. You never had two girls at the same time. I imagine you've put that together now.
I mean, honestly, yes, I have had two girls at one time.
Look at you.
Yes, I actually had 4 at one time, to be really.
Oh
if you want to be perfectly
Now,
honest.
what do you do with 4?
Yeah, is that difficult? Is it four women and just you, right? No other guy in the room.
It's a lot of work. I'll say that. You got to make sure that they're into each other. A lot of it is them hooking up with each other.
Would the winner of Bromance get one of the 4?
Were these girls Playboy Playmate types? Were they that good looking? That type?
They were very pretty.
Where do you
girls,
meet 4 girls where you can bang all 4 in one night?
To be honest, I didn't bang all 4,
Okay.
but I was with a girl that liked girls.
Right.
So she.
What type of girl? Is it a famous girl?
No, not a famous
just
girl.
a nice girl.
Yeah, beautiful
Right.
girl, and
Yeah.
she liked girls, and so she was a beautiful girl. So she was girls that flocked to her.
Right.
So that would happen, and she
So were
would
you
kind
at
of
a-
take advantage, and she'd take them.
Were you
home
at a
and-
club that night and met 3 women who all wanted to come into your room and hang with you guys?
They liked her, to be honest.
Right.
They were after her, and I just got to be there.
So when you go there,
in the right place at the right time, let's say.
So Brody, when you walk into the room and you all go back, you're probably drinking and stuff, you're hanging out. It's probably at a hotel or something.
No, it's back at
Back at her
condo.
place? Back at the
my
condo.
place,
Okay.
back at the condo.
So you get all the girls, and you know something's going to happen because this is a wild group, and they've probably already been all over each other.
Right.
You bring them back, and then they all start giggling and stuff.
Right.
And after they do this, fucking mescaline and everything else, and ecstasy.
Mescaline?
You got to get them
What was
going.
it, 1978? Mescaline?
All right, my day was mescaline. Show my age. All right, listen to me. So, lewds, whatever it is you got.
Right.
So they start giggling and stuff, and then they get naked, or they get in the hot tub or something, and they all start partying.
Right.
So what do you do? What's your game plan in a situation like that?
I mean, you got to go with the flow.
You get naked, you beat off in the corner and just lay back, or
no?
what?
I was with the girl that I had already been with, so I obviously would pay most of my attention to that, and then obviously watch the show, see what's going on around you, and
you didn't bang any of
check
the
it
other
out.
3?
No, I didn't.
You did not.
You didn't
No,
touch
I
any of
didn't.
the other
I really didn't.
But
no.
they blew
I only
you.
went-
Some of them.
there was some hands and some mouths involved. Let's say
Wow.
that. But
Look at you.
But
You're living hand to mouth.
Look at this. I think Nicole Richie is very attractive. Now, some people disagree with me. You went out with her for a long time, right?
we did. I've known her since I was a little kid. So
I
same
would like
kind
to
of
bang
thing
her.
with-
You would go over her house, see Lionel Richie and these type of people?
Yeah, we family friends. And she actually lived in the same building as me in Hollywood. So she was right upstairs. And we got to really know each other. It was. Yeah,
Did she get good heroin?
Oh God.
He's into heroin. Was she your first?
First, no.
No, she was not?
No, she's not my first. No.
Was she good in bed?
Yeah. She was.
Wow.
She seems nuts, yeah.
No, she was.
I would like to do her.
Hey man,
Would I enjoy that?
She's married.
married now,
You'd enjoy. She's married
Did
now.
you go
got
to the wedding?
kid. I didn't. No.
You did not?
No, I didn't.
Why? Because you're an ex-boyfriend?
I didn't get the invite, so yeah, maybe that's it.
Did you ever get to bang Paris Hilton?
No, never.
But they were friends, right?
Yeah.
All through that.
Yep.
And why would you never bang her? I don't understand, especially when she was younger.
Just never, it just never
Really?
happened.
They
Never
didn't-
happened.
they
No,
didn't
we
go that way?
no, we didn't go that way. We always were just friends.
You just weren't attracted to her?
No, it had nothing to do with not being attracted to her. Just honestly,
Flat
with
ass.
her and Nicole, we were just,
I think
we're
she'd
all
be all
grown
over.
up as friends.
I
and-
figured she'd be all over you.
No, I've known them for so long. Nicole just kind of it happened. But
How long were you banging her? Like a year?
I mean, she's got a kid, and Joel. I like
Absolutely she
Joel,
has a
but we were hanging out for about, let's say, 6 months. Something
Nice.
Like that, 4 or 5 months.
Is it a pain in the ass to get rid of a broad like that? I mean, how do you break up after you've been friends your whole life with her?
You just go your separate ways. You don't really think about how you're going to do it or strategize how you're going to do it. It just
Especially a
sorta
chick with a
happens.
black father. It's hard to get rid of him.
I
tried. It's tough.
Oh,
right, Robin?
Been in
Tell
that
him.
situation? You know what I do? I just do something freaky, and they want it like I'm going to eat your ass, and I'm out of here.
I know. If I'm hanging out with a girl for 6 months, if I'm dating a girl for 6 months, I know exactly how to get rid of them. I try to kiss them.
I just go, I'm going to eat your ass like a lollipop. And then
I'm out of here.
Can I have a kiss? What? You're so gross.
I don't know how big a fan of the show you are, how often you get to hear our show, but JD he hates you.
Yeah, but you know,
a lot of guys must hate you because of bromance and
it's all
everything.
good. Yeah, but come on, he's obviously a nice guy.
Yeah, but
JD would have been a perfect contestant on Bromance.
No, he wouldn't.
Oh, yes, he would.
Yes, he would.
You know that JD would want to be bros.
Absolutely.
He might be too hostile.
He has the same problem
Hey,
with Brody
JD,
as
you're the
he does
opposite
with
of this
Jack.
guy.
No shit. I wouldn't have made the bromance because according to the bromance show rules, you had to be able to get chicks, and I can't get chicks. So.
Is that right? You have to be able to get chicks?
You already give it. No, I mean that was just the first little challenge, but you can't give up that easy.
But that was on extra, dude. You said that on extra.
I got faith in you. I think you could get chicks.
Oh, no,
I might be able to.
I can't. You already tried.
He did. You banged that the chick Kissy Fur, didn't you?
No, Kimberly Kane.
Oh, Kimberly Kane. He banged Kimberly Kane.
Okay.
Kimberly Kane.
He doesn't know. Whatever.
He knows who Kimberly Kane is.
He got laid in Vegas while I was there. It cost me $1,000.
Yeah, does that count if you pay for it?
Yeah, it counts.
It counts. All right. Yeah,
You can get girls.
Yeah, come on.
Well, all right.
I never said you could, throw down some cash.
But be honest. You hate Brody Jenner. He's everything that you're not.
I don't know him, but from what I see on the TV and whatever, I hate his guts. I think he's the biggest douchebag ever.
Why do you think he's a douchebag? Be honest. I mean, Brody can handle it. He's got the douchebag.
It's all good.
Yeah, I think Brody will forget this soon.
Yeah, like he's gonna care. But
why is he a douchebag? I think he's jealous. I think he seems like a nice kid. He does.
Yeah, he's nice. And he's gonna be a douchebag here. But
douchebags are douchebags everywhere.
Yeah, they can't turn it off.
What does he do?
His whole life is just flaunted in front of every sort of media, like TMZ and the TV or whatever.
But that's not necessarily. That's not up to me. I don't go home and call the TMZ cameras and say, "Hey, come, come."
Yeah, sure. And the Hills isn't real or fake or whatever.
Well, he's trying to make a living.
Your job is to tape his life.
Real or fake.
You tape his life? While, I mean, really, Artie's right. Your job is to tape his life.
He lives his life, and your job is to tape his life.
I'm so glad I came here so everyone could laugh at me.
And our job is to talk about his life.
What is the douchiest thing you
He's
saw
the only
him
one
do?
living a life
Be
in the
honest.
room.
Maybe Brody
I'm
needs
curious.
a What is the douchiest thing?
Come on. Let's hear it.
Well, you know what? I read a story on
he's reading
page 6 or something.
Right.
Well, no one you knew released a story.
Go ahead.
About how he had to turn away girls at a party or something one time. There were just so many girls that he couldn't handle them all, and he just had to turn some away.
Is that his fault?
So is he a douche for that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Would it be fair?
He sounds like he's jealous.
That's fair. I think it sounds
Brody,
like,
I think you hit the jackpot there.
When you were hanging out with Ryan Philippe.
Oh, yeah. What about that?
Yeah, you were jealous of him, too. I mean, you're jealous of him.
No, I was not jealous of Ryan Philippe. No.
Well, he was getting all the women.
Well, no, he had a girlfriend. He has a girlfriend, so.
Well, if he hadn't had a girlfriend there, all the women would have been hitting on him.
Well,
Do you want me to send you out to Malibu and you hang out with Brody and his
No, that's okay. I don't.
Come on.
I bet you he'd get you laid.
Do you know how to watch surfboards?
He could at least he could hook you up with Nicole Richie or someone like this.
Sure. Okay.
Well, my lady's got a ton of hot friends. They're all playmates, so I could hook you up.
Turn him down, JD.
Come on
Turn
now.
him down.
You know what? Me, Benji, and you'll go out there. See who could fuck.
You guys come to the mansion with me.
That's a bromance.
Why did you kiss Lindsay Lohan and stop at that? Was there a smell? What was going on there? Why didn't you complete the deed with her?
Just never really got around to it. We were just kind of friends, and it just happened. We just kissed.
In other words, when you get as much pussy as you do, Lindsay Lohan's no big prize. In other words, you've got your pick
Did
of
she
the.
look like trouble?
Yeah.
She's fun. She's a fun girl. I'm going to say that. She's a very fun girl.
She's disturbed?
Is she what?
Is she disturbed?
No, not that I
But something must have happened. You started making out with her, and then something said, "I got to get out of this." What was it?
Yeah.
Was she sloppy?
What was it?
Samantha
It was actually
Ronson's dick?
she had
She had what?
we were I was in the middle. I was in a bed and I was in the middle, and it was her on one side, and then one of her best friends was right here. So I mean, we weren't going to go past making out.
All right, I'm just going to leave.
He's going to go kill himself.
Now he's really pissed
Now
at
he
you.
hates you. I don't know why he's holding that against you.
It's all good.
She was with a friend, and it would have been uncomfortable to make love to her in front of the friend.
Yeah, and I just honestly, she was a really fun girl to hang out party, and a lot of times when you make love with somebody, it makes things more complicated than it needs to be. So
Is Nicole Richie one of the best in bed that you ever had?
she's good. She's good. She's good in bed. I'll be honest. My girlfriend right now, she is absolutely incredible.
What makes a girl good in bed for you?
I mean, they got to be a little wild. They got to be a little wild in bed. And
what is wild to you?
I mean, I'm sure it's the same as you. Wild, just fun, and obviously they have.
Dirty
sorry
word?
to be. I'm gonna bring it.
Bring it on.
Multiple orgasms. I think is what's incredible when
Is
a girl
that
has.
what I've been missing?
It's the truth. When a girl has multiple orgasms, there is no better feeling
Because you
in the
feel
world.
great,
Oh,
like,
yeah,
hey,
it's great.
she's having a good time, you're
Yep.
delivering the goods. It isn't
Exactly.
necessarily licking her.
And these are
or-
real orgasms.
It's
Oh
orgasms.
no! Oh, I mean, I have scars on my back to prove it.
Wow. Well, I don't. I would like to bring on just one orgasm.
Yeah, you like to have
Just
an
once.
scar.
I've never been in the room when a chick has had an orgasm. What is that like?
And tell me what it's like for you. I understand, like, you can go to a club. You can get paid $20,000 to just show up at a club and to go to a party. Is that right? And I mean, you do that quite often.
Yeah, I mean,
What a
when
good
it gets
feeling.
when it gets offered, obviously it's $20,000, and you know, what some people do for $20,000. I mean, I feel so fortunate and grateful to be able to go to a nightclub or an event or something like that and be able to make that kind of money. And
What do you do there? You just hang out and you sign autographs?
Yeah,
or-
you sign autographs, take pictures with fans, and just hang out and really party with them.
Wow.
They can
wanna
actually
see-
get to you because usually I
yeah.
think you guys are totally away.
No. For the I absolutely love my fans, and I love people that support me. So, obviously it gets a little crazy sometimes, and they come in.
You ever bang any of your fans? Like, do you ever go to any of these things and let's say you're partying and you're getting paid and
You're
all
not
that?
hooked
and,
up?
there's a
Honestly,
hot chick there, yeah.
Honestly, no, not really.
Really?
I don't. Yeah, it gets a little. A lot of them are kind of, I would say maybe stalkerish, kind of a little. It's just you don't. It's
Yeah,
not
you gotta
the.
be careful.
Yeah, it's not really.
No one ever
you gotta-
stalks me, I'll tell you that.
I don't know.
I mean, it's fantastic, your life. I have to say something. I understand why JD is jealous. The new show, by the way, is called Bromance. Brody's having so much fun in life.
People are killing themselves to try to
Dudes.
be friends with
They want to be friends with him, That's pretty incredible.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, it's a pretty amazing life. What the hell? I don't think it gets better than that.
I think life is about, celebrating it because life is so short. And I think that, as long as you're doing good things to other people and having a good time, I think that's what life's about.
Mine hasn't been short enough.
Marianne from Brooklyn, quickly for Brody.
I'm on a high for Paul McCartney, but isn't Kathy Lee Gifford your godmother? And you might say hi to my daughter Nicole. She's a big Hill fan and a Bromance fan. Howard, you might pick up on
All right, is Kathy Lee Gifford your? Is she your godmother?
No.
Oh.
No, but that, no.
All right,
Could
Rick,
you
go
imagine the
ahead.
yapping gossip that must go around that broad's house?
Oh my God!
I heard that Kathy Lee Gifford is her godmother.
Oh, you should call. You should call. Isn't Nicole a fan of Bromance?
Rick, go ahead.
Hey, King, I just wanted to ask Brody, you dated Kristen Cavallari for a year. Does she like to have her ass spanked, and is she shaved down there?
Kristen Cavallari is who? Refresh my memory.
She was on Laguna Beach.
Right,
She did
very
some Laguna
good-looking
Beach.
girl.
Yeah, she's
Is
pretty
she
girl.
shaved fully?
Yeah, she is.
She is. And does she like to have her ass spanked? I mean, what is that all about?
I mean, I think most girls do like to have their ass spanked.
You're a
It's,
spanker?
I'm not necessarily a spanker, but a lot of girls are into that. So
You don't choke women, do you?
if they ask for it.
I'm sure he does whatever the fuck he wants.
All right, let's go to, let's see. Okay, that was Rick who wanted to know if Brody had spanked Kristen Cavallari. All right, here's Joe. He says he doesn't like you.
Okay.
Let's find out
Another
why.
one.
Joe, why? What has Brody done to you?
Hey now, Howard.
Hey now.
I agree with JD 100%. You're a douche.
It's all good.
No, hey, listen, I just wanted to, I did want to ask you, what do you think the perception is of
your friend Spencer Pratt. He's always like vilified by the media. Every time TMZ has him on, everybody reports on him.
Is Spencer vilified in the press, and is it fair?
Warranted. This is the thing about Spencer is that he got labeled as the villain very early on. People obviously didn't like him. They didn't like his take and how he deal with Heidi and the whole Lauren thing, and so he got labeled that. And he knows exactly what he's doing.
Right.
He took that role. He took that role and said, "That's fine." Put the big finger in everybody's face and said, "That's who I'm going to be." So all those little cheesy things you see him doing on Valentine's Day and all the little,
it's his character.
It's putting him in every, on every website, every magazine, and he knows exactly what he's doing.
Jason, you're on the air.
Hello?
Yeah. Hi.
Hey, I got a real problem with this, man. $20,000 to show up at a fucking party.
But are you jealous?
Well,
then don't pay.
No, I'm not jealous. I'm not jealous.
I am.
Please, just hear me out. There are people out there with real freaking jobs. These shows like the OC and the Hills and whatever. I mean, what kind of a reality a fake reality are you putting out there for these kids nowadays? It's so.
Well, who are you mad
I
at?
don't get it.
You sound angry.
I'm mad in general. I'm just mad in general at what I see when I turn on the TVs. It's just nothing but all these rich kids flaunting. And it's not his fault how he was born or who he was, born to. But, it's just flaunted. It's in everybody's face. And,
it's hard for you to handle. I see what you're saying.
But poor kids, since the beginning of time, poor kids watching rich kids.
And that's one thing that I wanted to do in the very beginning was separate myself from my parents. And I got a ton of shit.
Are you a
up.
rich kid in the sense that, sure, Foster was your stepfather, but he's no longer your stepfather?
Not at all. And
your mom probably doesn't have a lot of money.
I pay all my own bills, and that's one thing.
His mom has a lot of money.
Does she?
She's not poor. She by no means does she have a ton of money.
She does not support you.
And you know what? That's one thing I did growing up was wanting to separate myself from my parents, which was, I actually got David a paycheck. I got David paid for the Princess of Malibu, and there was no better feeling for me than, to create something and do something that was sold to Fox.
What was your first car?
My first car that I ever bought was an Escalade. But then I bought myself, and obviously I was raised with privilege, and they bought me things growing up. But the one thing I want to do is separate myself from that because I did get a lot of grief for being the rich kid.
So you didn't get a car until you bought it yourself?
Oh no, they bought me a car when I was 16. But but then I bought my first car ever was an F-250. They bought me an F-250 pickup truck.
All right, Dan, go ahead. You're on the air in Philly.
I just want to say this dude's he's a fucking butthole. I thought I wouldn't get through if I said I hated his ass.
I thought you would get through no matter.
I met him.
You met him?
No, I had to say that to the screener. I thought I wouldn't get through.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, listen. Thank you, Dan.
Fucking smacked ass in his bro shit. It's a fucking gay shit, man.
See, that's
that idiot. What the fuck is wrong with you with the bro?
That right there, though.
You know how Artie feels about the bro thing.
but that right there, and that's the thing with bromance.
A lot of
people
guys
like
are
that.
uptight about bromance,
and it's because everybody is saying this whole gay thing, right? You think it's gay?
Nothing gay.
Did something happen to you as a child or something?
The Playboy Playmate.
Yeah, it's like, come on now.
Okay.
But do you have a bromance? Do you have a friend, a guy that you can open up to?
Of course, yeah. I think it's therapy in a way.
Mine is Fred.
To be able to.
Fred.
You got to have somebody.
Never mind bromance. That's my romance.
There you go.
Let's go to Ralphie Boy.
Hey, yeah, actually, one of his friends on the show was like almost in tears because Brody was looking for a new friend.
Right.
He ran out like a girl. I was sort of in the JD camp. I thought he was a douchebag. I was even working on a list, because he's got his name tattooed on his body and he wears his pants around his ass like a wigger. But he's coming up pretty good on the show. He seems like a cool dude.
Seems like a good guy to me. I like Brody.
Might have been wrong. You might not be such a douchebag.
That's right.
Thank you very much.
And let me tell you something. Ralph's a douchebag, and it takes one to know him. Thank you, Ralphie.
He's not in my category.
That's right. Well, listen, Brody, you're obviously controversial. I think some guys are always going to be jealous of you. You got the life.
But is that a bad thing?
Nope. Like JD, he's angry. JD wants to be you.
That's JD's problem.
What are you going to do? You know what I'm saying? I mean, listen, you got a good thing going. You got a couple of these TV shows.
If people are hating on you, you know you're doing something right.
That's right. You got the broads. Listen, the sexual frenzy you're in is few will know. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
It seems to me it's your job to pollinate every little flower out there.
Yep.
And give it to them hard and give it to them fast. That's all the advice I'm going to give you. Did you ever bang any of your teachers?
Never.
Never.
No. Yeah, I had a couple fantasies, but never.
Boy,
never
if anybody
actually
could have
did
done it, I figured it was
I was going to say, the teachers weren't hitting on you.
Yeah.
No. Like I said, I was chubby back in the day. So.
Looking at all the guys in this room, including myself, we never got to bang the teacher either, so don't feel too bad.
Definitely not.
I like
Thank
you.
you
I
very
think
much.
you're a good dude. And thanks for stopping by and telling us about all these bitches.
Thank you for
I'll tell
having
you
me.
that. You got a lot of famous ones, not so famous ones. It doesn't matter. It's all good.
Exactly.
You ever bang a fat chick? Probably not, huh?
You got to take one for the team every once in a while.
Really? Look at you. All right. You're a good man.
Just for the fuck of it, right?
You got to make them happy.
I'll tell you, do me a favor. Before you leave, let JD smell your finger.
Oh.
Okay? Both of you, let him smell your hand.
That's
so
fine.
he can get a little, he wants to get a little of that stink on his nose. All right, we'll be back right after these words. Brody Jenner, everyone.
Brody, how'd it go, man?
Oh, it was incredible.
What do you like about doing the show?
I just love how real it is, I just love that you can say anything, do anything.
Yeah, is it hard to say anything? Like, you talked about, like, your past girlfriends and sex life. You think you're going to get in trouble for anything?
Hey, man, it's Howard Stern. I get the getaway free pass right there. I got to say, hey, you got to do what you got to do on Howard Stern. So.
What do you think about JD? He wasn't too fond of you.
I mean, it's all good. JD I liked him. I thought he was a nice guy, so it didn't bother me at all.
Why do you hate him so much?
Because I hate it, like Ryan says, I hate everyone.
Yeah, but dude, if you had the opportunities he had, you telling me you wouldn't act the same way?
Well, I don't know.
You
I
wouldn't
haven't had this opportunity, so I don't know.
You wouldn't be banging every hot chick that walked by you?
Well, I don't know. Maybe.
He's just living his life, man.
No.
He's playing the.
Well, I don't
the
need to
hand he
know
was
about
dealt.
it. I don't need to see it on TV all the goddamn time.
So don't watch it.
It's not. Yeah, who's making you watch it?
It's my job to watch TV.
Stars, and we're here for the Black Superfan contest.
Are you guys excited to be here?
Hell yeah.
Of course, you're super fans.
Of course. Super fans and money.
It's surreal, man.
That's all it takes to get me out the house.
You guys nervous at all? How do you think it's going to go?
It's going to be.
I think I'm going to beat these guys.
Yeah, he's very confident. Ron's very confident.
Why are you so confident, Ron?
Hey, listen, I'm a real fan. I listen every day, man. That's all I listen to. I got the satellite radio, and that's all I don't even listen to the music station.
Well, he's a New Yorker, man. He's LI, so we both from Philly, so
yeah.
New York got the
I don't even watch
advantage.
TV anymore. I actually leave my radio on.
He might win then.
All
Just stare
day.
at the radio
I leave
all
my
day?
radio on all day. I come home from work.
Oh, wow.
Come home to Howard.
I'm not that bad, but I've listened about 6 hours a day.
All right,
listen to all the replays.
All right, it sounds like you guys are pretty ready. It sounds like you might know your stuff.
Well, yeah, but when the lights are on and the pressure's on,
Yeah, it's a lot different when you're in
it's
there.
different. I know I'm a choke, so.
All right, guys. Well, good luck today.
Thank you.
Right,
I'm the winner.
Hey, it's time to find out who is the biggest black superfan. That's right, black superfan trivia. Well. Here are 3 fine black gentlemen all vying for bragging rights. Who is the top black superfan? Is it Brian?
Yes.
Brian, hi. Brian, a lot of people were carrying on. You're evidently a very famous black man.
No, I'm not famous.
You are on a TV show called The Wire, and you're an actor.
Yes, I am an actor.
Yes.
I'm a struggling
What were
actor.
you on The Wire?
I played homicide detective Vernon Holly for 5 seasons.
Okay, I do recognize.
Because
I
Gary,
recognize you, and you're beautiful, Rob.
Gary was like, "Oh my God, he's from my favorite TV show." Evidently, a lot of the guys in my office watch The Wire. I've never
The
seen
Wire
it.
is a great show, but it's over now.
I heard if you say The Wire is a great show, you imply you've seen it.
I watched every episode. episode of the.
Why do you not
5
recognize
seasons.
Brian?
Because
he was not a major character.
No, I wasn't major. No,
you were a detective.
Thank you for digging in my heels, Robin.
You know what he would do?
I wasn't.
I'll tell you what a typical scene with him was.
What?
You know, the other guys, the main guys, would be in there having a very
The main guys.
and
She's
he
right.
would walk through and say and hand him a paper or something.
I would have at least 2 lines, Robin.
That's horrible.
She's right. I had 2 episodes maybe where I was featured, but she's absolutely right.
For the 5 seasons, was it a living? I mean, could you make some money doing The Wire? I mean,
No, my best year as an actor is probably 30 G's, Howard.
it's a tough business. That's
tough.
more the reality of acting, isn't it?
I do a lot of theater, but yeah.
Right. So
yeah, I know Brian as well.
I met Artie. Yeah.
I've heard The Wire is amazing, and unfortunately, I've never seen it. But I met Brian at a road gig, and he sent me some letters back and forth. He's a really nice guy, good guy.
Brian, you even worked in a film with Fred Norris. Is that correct?
Oh, shit. I did not have pleasure of working with Fred, but yeah, Fred, Cold Hearts. You played Uncle Joe.
Oh, then you definitely were not there on the beach. I was working with a chick that night.
Yeah, no.
But you were in the same movie, I take it.
Yes.
All right, okay,
Big fan of Fred.
so how do you make
Nice
a
to
living
meet you.
otherwise? I mean, do you just do it from acting, or do you have another
from
job?
acting.
That's it.
From theater and film. It's a new film coming out called Shelter with Julianne Moore that I'm in.
Oh, that's good.
And Explicit Ills with Mark Webber, who wrote and directed it.
And what do you do? You go on auditions and you have to sit there and act and all that stuff?
Nobody's you don't have a quote. They don't just call you.
Well, I used to have a quote, but because of the economy, you just, a lot of people work on my level work for scale.
Yeah.
You know?
During the recent years, didn't you work with Ben Stiller, in fact?
I did. On Keeping the Faith on Edward Norton's territory.
How is that? Did he was he friendly toward you? Are you guys best friends now?
We're not best friends.
Would he recognize you if he?
No, he would not recognize me. I mean, we had 3 scenes together in the movie, but they were very quick. It was a 14-hour day on Wall Street. Because
Was he friendly to you during the scenes, or did he keep his distance?
He got a little pissed off at me.
Why?
Well, because we were doing a scene where I actually clotheslined him in the last scene of the movie. And so,
you did what?
I mean, my last scene of the movie. I clotheslined him.
You closed it. You fist bumped.
No, like he was running like this, trying to get to Jenna Elfman.
Yes.
And he ran into my arm.
Oh, so you stick out your arm while he's running toward Jenna Elfman, and you block him out like a physical violence.
That's a clothesline.
It's from football, yeah. Like your arm hits where your neck goes.
But we worked it out with the sump coordinator, and then he came in and he was like, "I don't want you to touch me. I don't want you to touch me." Well, I have stage combat training. I know what I was doing, but I couldn't say anything. He's a big star.
Right.
So when we did the scene, he would do that, and I would never touch him, but then he complained that the recoil was not authentic. And I was like, I couldn't say anything to him, but it's not going to be authentic because I can't touch you.
Yeah.
So, he
isn't it his fault that if he can't make it look like he hit you? That,
no, it's not his fault, but,
I believe it is.
He, he's a big star. I mean, he's a brilliant physical comedian.
Did you yell back, or did
Hell
you
no.
Brian, how long have you been a listener to the show?
Since 1989, Howard. My first wife turned me onto the show.
Do you think that you are going to be the winner in Black Superfan Trivia?
Well, Ron, who's from Long Island, psyched me out. He said he was going to win.
Right.
In the green room. And he's a New York listener, so he's probably...
Cyrus calls in all the time. Let me say hi to Cyrus. Cyrus, you are our second contestant. We'll get to all the guys. But, Cyrus, you call in at least a couple of times a week, don't you?
Yeah.
Hey
now.
Where are you from, Cyrus?
I'm from Philly.
And you're definitely black. In fact, you're blacker.
Definitely
You're blacker than
Was
Brian.
there a question?
Aren't you?
He's the blackest, I would
You
think.
are much darker than Brian. I'd say you're 10 shades darker.
Well,
You're
10.
God.
You know what?
Easily.
Not
I mean,
that
Brian's
dark.
about pretty white, actually. I think he could pass, don't you?
I actually thought you were going to call me white. I thought I was going to be the lightest.
Look at the long straight hair.
Yeah, well, Cyrus, no, you're definitely blacker, but do you think you're going to win this?
I wouldn't have came all the way up here if I didn't think so.
Do you think Brian qualifies as a black contestant even? Maybe he's white and he's trying to act all black.
Yeah, see, the acting work is slim right now. He's taking
That's right.
all roles.
I'm blacker than Barack.
Brian's white until he tries to get a cab, believe me.
Right.
Exactly.
Cyrus, what do you do for a living? Do we know?
I call into shows for a living.
So you're a retired gentleman?
Retired?
You're Captain Jank. You're the black Captain Janks.
No.
You seem very young to be just hanging around and not working.
No, I work.
You do work?
Yeah, I
What
work
kind of work do you do?
I work for the gas company.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
And you so you have a regular job, and you get to hear the show every day, and you get to hear enough of the show that you think you are a super fan and that you will win the trivia contest.
I know I'm a super fan, Howard.
I see. And you have an interesting past. In doing a little pre-interview with you, you claim you were once raped by a woman.
Whoa!
Is that true?
It's true.
Yeah. How does one get raped by a woman? Because no one's believing it.
Explain, please.
Yeah. You mean you're so hot that a woman needed to rape you?
No, it's I didn't realize it till like 10 years from that day. What happened was...
Yeah, because it's so rare.
I mean, when you were raped, you didn't even realize you were raped. You went into shock, yes.
No, what happened was I went over to this girl's house, and we was about to do it. And her phone rang. She left the room, left for an hour. And I was like really tired from work.
Oh.
So I went to sleep. And she said, you got to get that shit up. And I'm like, nah, let me, I'll get you later. Just let me sleep.
Right.
She walks out the room, comes back with this big-ass knife, and puts it to my neck.
Oh, wow.
And she's a blood, because I was out in California then, right?
Right.
And
She's in the gang, the Bloods.
Yep.
All right.
And her brother lived with her. He's a big dude.
Right.
She said, look, I want to tell my brother that you hit me, and he has a gun.
Oh, no.
All the time while she had that knife to my throat.
Wow.
So
wow, she must have been super horny, huh, Cyrus?
I guess so.
Yeah, she wanted it then and now. Boy, no woman has ever done that to me.
Taken a knife to you and said, you better do me.
You better get that shit up.
Yeah, so
now, how do you do that?
I had to keep that shit up because I wanted to. I didn't even nut. I just wanted her to get her shit so I can get the hell out of there and never see her ass again.
It sounds like you're not that attracted to her either because you didn't even come, you say.
No, because I was scared shitless. I just wanted to make sure if I came and she didn't get her nut, what the fuck was going to happen to me?
Right. So after you boned her and she came, you didn't even finish coming. You just got out of there. And you said, that's it. The last time I'm seeing her.
Good move.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, well, you're very smart to do that. All right. So Cyrus is our second contestant in Black Superfan Trivia. There goes Cyrus in his car, leaving the girl. And finally, we come to our third contestant, a very distinguished gentleman, a black gentleman, of course, Ron. Ron, how are you?
I'm good, Howard. How are you?
I'm good. Ron has been a fan of the show since 1997. And you never liked the show at first, and then I guess somehow you got into it. What was the turning point?
Well, none of my black friends liked the show, and the only reason I did start listening is because I was working with some contractors, and they had the radio.
And you got caught up in it.
Exactly, and once I really gave it a listen, I started to love it.
Right, and so you started to work with the contractors, and they liked the show. You listened, you got into it. Did you tell your other black friends, or did you just say, "Hey, I'm going to keep this my secret"?
No, I tell them, but they think I'm insane.
They still don't. They still don't want to.
No, they hate me.
Why is that? Black people love fun. They love hijinks. They love comedy. I mean, they're fans of comedy, of course. Why would they be against the show? I don't even understand.
I think most of them think you're racist, Howard.
I know. Why do I get tagged with the racist thing?
I don't know. Whenever you do a skit or something, someone says the N-word or something, they take it personal.
Right, I understand.
I don't know.
All right, well, listen, not everyone's hip to what we're doing
Hey,
here.
fuck your friends.
That's what I say, Artie. Fuck them.
You keep listening.
Ron, you're quite the player.
Oh, stop it. Don't start that.
Married for 13 years. You have 7 kids from 4 different women.
Jesus.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
How did that happen,
You've been married
Ron?
4 times?
No, I was only married. I'm only married once.
But he had 7 kids from 4 different women.
You never got to marry these women, huh?
I didn't like most of them.
Did you ever consider wearing a rubber when you were with these women?
Not usually, Howard.
Right, you don't like to wear rubber. A lot of black guys do not like to wear a rubber, right?
Well, back then, I mean, the youngest of these kids now is 17, so this was a long time ago.
Right. What is that like for you financially? That's got to be a big hit.
Devastating, Howard.
I paid $18,000 last year in child support.
$18,000 in child support for these kids. Wow. Do you have contact with all of them, or is it almost impossible?
I hate all of them.
You do? You hate all. That's very honest.
Kids aren't all they're cracked up to be.
Would you recommend other people have children? Or
No. Jason, don't ever do it.
Right. So, yes.
I was going to say, $18,000 divided by 7 kids.
It's $1,100 a year for a kid.
Yeah, something like that.
That's a lot
Shut
of
up,
money.
Gary. You're rich.
Yeah.
50 Cent paid what? 50 Cent?
Well, Ryan, you don't make a lot of money, right?
I'm making in the low 60s.
Low 60s.
What does he do?
I'm a facility manager.
Facility manager? You had a little trouble for a while. Were you dealing drugs, or what were you doing? You went to prison for a while, right, Ron?
Well, I did 8 months in jail. I was the worst drug dealer in the world. You kidding me?
You were a bad drug dealer.
Yeah, forget me.
He didn't make any money in
No, I used up all my shit.
Man. I've known a few of those.
Wow.
You mean you would not really, you would use all your inventory?
Yeah, this was a long time. This is like 20 years ago.
And your friends don't like us. It's really okay.
Yeah, it is okay.
You know, I got a beef with motherfuckers like this guy because there were drug dealers that would tell me they had the shit, and by the time I drive over there, they don't have the shit.
Because they used it all.
And they're fucking high.
Yeah.
Well, Ron.
Sold out, Art.
So, Ron, so the kids that you had, they're not even nice to you.
Hey, man, listen, it is what it is. I pay for them. I don't give a shit. They don't got to be nice to me. Whatever.
Whatever. Well, you sound very bitter about it.
I am very bitter.
What goes wrong when you see the kids? You ever say to them, hey, kids, can't you be nice to me?
Hey, listen, man, I can't make nobody like me, Howard. I'm not trying to. I'm too old for this shit. Forget about it.
Was he in the kids' lives? I mean, did he try visiting? And
I tried. Their mothers are cunts.
Get him!
Do you love them? Do you love them at all?
I love my wife. I'm with two kids. Two kids I live with now. I love them. I love them. The other one can go to shit.
Right. Boy. All right. Well, it sounds like a bitter situation.
Yes.
But so you think you are the biggest black super fan? Is that
I have
right?
no question. I'm gonna whip you. Yo, Art, how about a little action? I got 50. I beat these guys.
All right. I'm in.
All right. Well, it's time to play. All three gentlemen are regular fans of the show. They like to listen to the show. We have Brian, the actor, Cyrus, who, of course, was raped by a woman,
That's his claim to fame.
and Ron, who hates his kids and is the world's worst drug
been
dealer.
raped too.
In a different way, yeah.
His pockets.
Yeah, poor Ron. Fellas, it's very simple. When you hear the question, buzz in. You lock the other guys out because the light will light up. So we'll know who comes in first.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
If you want, you can let each guy buzz in so you can hear their noise.
Yeah, now, Brian, here. Brian,
damn.
press your buzzer so we can hear your noise.
Here we go, Howard. Hey, now.
Go ahead.
Yo, 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 yo.
That's your noise. Yo, 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 yo. Cyrus, let's hear your noise.
Obama!
All right. And Ron, let's hear your noise.
Hello.
I don't hear it.
There'll be no noise.
Peace and love, peace and love.
Let's hear yours.
There you go.
Gluckle, gluckle, gluckle.
There you go. All right, that's you, Ron. Okay.
Mr. Morgan. Yes.
That's one of Ron's ex-wives who made that.
All right, I'm going to go through them. 5-point questions. That's it. Whoever at the end of this game has the most points is Black Superfan Trivia Expert.
Hey, Howard, if we answer wrong, do we get a point taken away?
You do not.
Oh, okay.
Where's the hands go,
So
Howard?
answer in.
Your hands can go anywhere you want except in Brian's lap.
Well,
All right.
maybe it's not
That's straight. All right.
It's kind of cute.
All right, here we go. Fellas, I wish you all luck, and thank you for playing.
Thank you.
And I tell you what, let's make it a little bit interesting. How about I throw a little money to the winner of this contest?
Hey, now.
I got my good sponsor, mangroomer.com. And you guys got back hair?
Yeah.
You got it, Brian?
Jason and I are twins in the back.
The new Man Groomer is the essential do-it-yourself electric back hair shaver. Only $39.99. Go to mangroomer.com or your local Target store to get one today. Mangroomer.com. Maintain yourself. We say I give $1,000 to the winner.
Whoa.
How generous of you.
Hey, Santa Claus is in the room.
Buzzing in now.
All right, now we're getting serious, right? All right, here we go. Just buzz in when you know the answer. Howard often says this actor is the blackest actor in the world.
Obama!
Wesley Snipes.
Cyrus is on the board. Don't answer till I call your name, but Cyrus, you were first, in fact, and Wesley Snipes is right with 5 points on the board. Name the black janitor Howard often had on as a guest on K-Rock. Go ahead, Cyrus.
Ted.
Ted the janitor is correct.
Cyrus out to a
10-point
fast
lead.
start.
He's faster than me.
He's quick. All right, fellas, here we go. Name the black cleaning woman Howard often had on guest on WNBC. Brian.
Janie.
Janie, the cleaning woman, is correct.
Nice.
Brian on the board.
I know the other two, too, but he's faster.
Ron, how you doing over there?
My shit ain't working.
He's kicking our ass right now.
All right, here we go.
Want to test his buzzer once more just to make sure?
I'll bet you Ron will get it. Test your buzzer. Go ahead.
Gluckle, gluckle,
It
gluckle.
works.
Okay.
It works. You got to beat the other guys out. All right, I bet you Ron will do good with this one. Here we go. What Long Island town did Howard's parents refuse to move out of even after all the other white families moved out? Brian.
That would be Roosevelt.
That is correct.
That would be correct.
Now remember, if one of you gets it wrong, you can always buzz in and get,
Try your hand at it.
All right, Roosevelt's correct. So we've got a 10-10 game. We've got Brian, the actor, with 10 points. We got Cyrus, who was raped by a woman, at 10 points. And Ron, still nothing on the board, Ron. Come on. Here we go. Which black singer once bragged on the show that he drew a picture of the ass he wanted the plastic surgeon to give his wife?
Ooh.
Ah.
All right. Brian, go ahead. You just made it in.
Mr. James Brown.
And that is correct. If you remember correctly, James Brown went with his wife to the plastic surgeon and drew out the ass he wanted for his wife. Here we go. Which black porn star did Scott the engineer agree to get ass fucked by for $250,000 before changing his mind? Brian.
Lexington Steele.
That is correct. Let me point out Lexington Steele is not gay and did not want to ass fuck Scott.
And now we have a change in the lead of this game.
Brian is going at a rapid pace with 20 points. Cyrus, who was raped by a woman, at 10 points. And Ron, who hates his kids, is at 0 points.
Now, Ron, I think, was predicting that he was going to win, so I guess he's going to be answering a question.
I messed up again, Robin.
Robin, you're right. I think what Ron's strategy is he's going to wait until right now to come out and leap ahead. Here we go. Big Black, king of all blacks, angry black. Which one is a street cleaner?
Yo.
And that's Brian again.
That would be King of All Blacks.
That is correct. King of All Blacks is right. Now you're at 25 points. Cyrus, what's happening?
I was just a little slow in that one, Howard.
Ron, what's happening?
I know the answers. I can't buzz.
All right, here we go. If you know the answer, answer this one. Who did Crazy Cabbie fight to draw in the contention for a tension boxing match in 2001? Let's go right back to Brian.
Oh, 2001, Stuttering John?
Wrong.
Oh. Somebody else want to buzz in?
Somebody else want to buzz in? No takers on that one. The answer was...
Come on, Cyrus. Come on.
The answer is, sorry, Angry Black. Angry Black. All right, but that's okay. You didn't lose any points there.
Okay. Shit.
All right, complete the song lyric. The house next door to me has been sold to... Brian?
I'm sorry to say niggers.
That's right. The N-word was used in that song. You are absolutely right. And that's another...
It was niggers.
It was the other one.
Robin knows.
30 points for Brian. Cyrus, who was raped by a woman, 10 points. And Ron, who hates his kids, at 0. Here we go. Name the black character played by Howard that suggested we rename Nebraska, Nebraska, and make it an all-black state. Brian.
Again.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit is not the answer?
No. The helicopter guy.
All right, let's go to Ron. Ron, go ahead.
Mama Look a Boo Boo.
You're on the board with 5 points.
Finally.
Mama Look a Boo Day is the character who wanted to name Nebraska, and move all blacks to Nebraska. All right, Ron, now you're rolling. Here we go. Charlie Superfly is better known as who on the show?
Mama! Miss Black Howard Stern.
Miss Black Howard Stern. Cyrus is right for another 5 points. Cyrus now up to 15 points. Which black celebrity has Howard admitted to being romantically linked to? Cyrus, you got it.
Robin Givens.
Robin Givens is correct, and now you have 20 points. It's 30 for Brian in the lead, 20 points for Cyrus, who was raped by a woman, and Ron, who hates his kid, with 5 in third place.
A lot of people thought that was Al Sharpton, actually.
Which Biggie Small song does Artie often rap on the air? Let's go, Brian. That is wrong.
Give me the loot.
Give me the loot is right, Ron. You're on the board with 10 points now. You're coming up there.
Yeah.
Ron coming up from behind. I knew
Give Me the Loot is the Biggie Small song that Artie sings it all the time.
Give me the loot.
Let me recap. Brian, the actor, 30 points. He's on the TV show The Wire for 5 years. Cyrus, of course, who was raped by a black woman, he has 20 points. And Ron, 10 points. He hates his kids. Okay,
Damn,
here we
niggas
go.
like Shaquille. Shit is real. What is happening?
Which African-American guest did Sal the stockbroker announce he was the white devil to shortly after his on-air interview? Let's go to Brian.
Mr. Russell Simmons.
Mr. Russell Simmons is correct, and that is 35 points for you. What was the name of the button Gary had to hit whenever a black customer entered the clothing store he worked at as a teen?
Wow,
Let's go to Brian.
The Swoogie button.
The Swoogie button is correct. That's right. Gary had to hit the button whenever a black person walked into his store. Which black musician demonstrated on Robin how he'd lift her up and fuck her against the wall if given a chance? Let's go to Brian again.
That would be let's
go to
Wyclef Jean.
Wyclef Jean is correct with 15 points.
Right,
I like that, Robin.
Where are we in this game?
All right. We have 4 questions left, and now the rules change. Each question is 10 points. And you lose 10 points if you get it wrong.
Now you got to be careful.
All right. Let's find out who the black superfan really is.
Give us the score now.
Listen, Brian is in the lead. He is an actor, and he has 40 points. Cyrus, who was raped by a woman, is at 20 points. And Ron in third place with 15 points. Now, anything can happen with these four 10-point questions.
Sure
then we move into our audio round. So let's get it right.
Fuck.
Here we go. Fuck.
Oh, excuse me.
All right.
Pardon my French.
It's that kind of game show.
It's not K-Rock.
Here we go. Remember, don't buzz in so quick. Think about this. You'll lose 10
I'm trying
points.
to beat Cyrus. He's fast.
Which black athlete lifted Robin up off the ground and bench pressed her over his head?
Oh, shit.
Everybody backing off those buttons.
Whoa, I'm shocked you don't know this.
No.
Every great black superfan trivia expert should know this. All right, I'm going to say the game, the question is over.
Answer.
The answer was Shaquille O'Neal. Shaquille O'Neal was in here and lifted Robin over his head. All right, listen
and I'd
carefully.
like to say, no one came to my aid.
Oh, no. I ran out of the room.
I saw Shaquille one time. He makes me look like a...
He is big.
I shouldn't say that. All right.
And a great guest.
Yes.
Here we go. Which black musician once described in great detail what he'd do on a date with Robin, which included cooking for her? Brian, go ahead.
That would be Mr. Clarence Clemens.
And that's 10 points that you just earned. Cyrus, you're shaking your head, and so is Ron. What happened, Cyrus?
I knew that.
You knew that.
So did I.
But you got to have Ron. You got to have confidence. You sounded so confident at the beginning of
Now
this.
is the time to gamble because the game is almost over.
Well, we still have the audio rounds coming up.
You just replayed that too.
All right, here we go. Brian's still in the lead with 50 points, Cyrus with 20, and Ron with 15. Here we go. While Howard was on in Washington, D.C., he went on a popular public television show hosted by this African-American who was later immortalized in the movie Talk to Me. Let's go to Ron. Ron?
Petey Green.
Petey Green is right. 10 points, Ron. That's how you get in the game.
Ron.
You got to
Now
take
you're
chances.
making a play.
All right, Ron.
I saw that movie too.
That's right. It was a good movie. Here we go.
Don Cheadle.
And now here's your final 10-point question, then we'll move into the audio round. Which New York mayor did Robin accuse Gary of voting for because it would calm down the black people? All right, Brian.
That would be Mayor Dinkins.
That's 10 points.
I
Mayor
believe
Dinkins.
Gary said that. I didn't accuse him.
He did say it. Gary voted for Mayor Dinkins to calm down the black people.
I never said that, and I dare you to produce a tape.
I heard the tape, Gary.
I interviewed you, and that's what you said.
I said I thought that the city would be less polarized. I didn't say it would calm down the black.
Semantics, Gary. Semantics.
What do the Polish people have to do with it? The Polish people.
All right, let's get serious now. Black Superfan Trivia. We have our good friends at mangroomer.com giving me some money here. The winner's going to have $1,000 in his pocket. All right, are you guys ready?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. This is going to be audio. I'm going to play you some audio, and you will answer. Now, each question is worth, again, 10 points.
Oh, 10.
But if you get it wrong, you lose 10 points. Right. Okay? Fair enough? All right. This is it. There's only 4 of these. So this is going to determine the whole thing. You guys are close enough that anyone can win.
Yep.
All right, here we go. Name the African-American celebrity who uttered this phrase.
I would love to.
Yo.
Brian, you got in first.
I would love to. OJ.
O.J. Simpson is correct. That is very good. You have 10 more points. You're at 70. Cyrus at 20. Ron moving up because he's got 25 points. All right. Here we go. Identify the speaker in this clip. All right, Cyrus.
Hate Man.
Hate Man is right. That's 10 points right there on the board. That's what you need to do. All right. Name the African-American who said this.
Suck-a-muckle-duck.
Yo.
Brian, you got there first.
Mr. Riley Martin.
Riley Martin is correct. Now up to 80 points for Brian. This is the final question. I think you've got this one in the bag. But which African-American athlete once sang this song to Robin?
It's so good. Loving somebody when somebody loves you back.
All right, Brian, you seem to be on a roll. What is it?
Well, I met Mr. Joe Frazier.
You are the greatest black super fan to have ever lived right now.
He's not. He's faster than everyone else. He ain't. I know all those answers.
Cyrus, congratulating Ron. You're bitter.
I'm not congratulating no fucking body.
You're not congratulating.
And he's also the lightest skin guy.
Did you feel that?
I am.
Why are you a sore loser? What happened? What do you think about him?
My button ain't working, Howard.
There it is. It's working.
Everybody can work it but you, Ron.
Yes, right.
I learned from Cyrus. I knew those 2 questions, but he was faster. So
I'll tell you what, Brian, you've won $1,000. It's courtesy of the newmangroomer.com. And I tell you what, for our other contestants, Cyrus and Ron, I like you guys. I'll let you guys split $500, so you each get $250. How's that? All from mangroomer.com. And I'm telling you, I love the Man Groomer.
Thank you, Man Groomer.
It is the essential do-it-yourself electric back hair shaver, only $39.99. Go to mangroomer.com or your local Target store to get one today. Mangroomer.com. Maintain yourself. Brian, how's it feel to be the greatest black superfan trivia expert?
it feels wonderful. It's surreal, Howard. I love being here. I'm going to give you another a quick trivia item.
Go ahead.
Your secret, your pet name from your ex-wife, your lovely ex-wife, Allison.
Yes.
Boopchenga.
Boopchenga, right.
Whoa,
Boopchenga.
I didn't know that.
That is correct.
Jesus.
You get 10 more points.
Thank you.
Brian is...
You didn't even need those.
Yeah, you didn't even need that.
Brian is a super fan, man. We've written letters back and
Yes,
forth.
Artie actually called my house and wrote me, and I wrote him back. He's a wonderful man.
What's funny about it, when you came in, you were probably, out of all 3 guys, bragging the least. You were the most humble when you walked in here. That's why I didn't peg you for the winner. Cyrus, you had me convinced. And Ron, the way you were talking, you were ready to start betting.
Hey, listen, man, I'm slow. I know the answers. I'm slow on the button.
Ron was just trying to psych everybody out.
Ron, how do you feel that Brian won, but he is least black? I mean, he's the lightest skinned black man here.
I think in many
light-skinned guy.
Ron,
I think you can put us all together. We don't make a black person all together. No.
After hearing about Ron's life, and I don't mean this to be offensive in any way, but in many ways, Ron is the blackest man up there.
He's living it.
Ron had an unfortunate incident with some women. That's right.
Several
He
women.
has 7 beautiful kids.
Well, let me tell you
And 7
something.
accidents.
Hey, Howard, I got an F, Mary,
And
kill
4
for you.
walk.
You want to ask a question, Ron? Go
I got
ahead.
an F, Mary, kill for you.
Go ahead.
Oh.
Oprah Winfrey,
Go ahead.
Monique,
Monique,
comedian.
okay, yes.
and Whoopi Goldberg.
Oh.
Ooh, that is a hard one.
Oh, my God.
Well, I think I'd bang Oprah.
Oh.
I'd marry Monique.
Really? You're killing Whoopi Goldberg?
I don't want to kill Whoopi.
Oh, no. She's a friend of this show.
Maybe I just bump off all 3 of them. leave me out of it. I don't know, man.
That is not an option.
I don't know if those 3 are my ladies, but whatever.
You gotta choose.
I'd kill them all and pay for Lola Falana to blow me.
You gotta kill Monique because that bitch don't even have a neck.
Oh.
All right, I'll get rid of Monique.
Beautiful black woman.
I'll fuck Oprah, and I'll marry Whoopi. How's that?
Wow.
Oprah has more
That's
money.
that was a good one.
All right, I'll marry Oprah, and I'll fuck Whoopi. I don't know. That's a tough one, Ron. You're giving me too much stress.
Let me give you a similar white one.
Okay, go ahead.
You ready? Okay. F, marry, kill.
All right. With
I'm
this
gonna-
choices, I'm signing up for Ashley Madison.
This is for the black. This is for Ron, though. I want to hear
All right,
his.
for Ron.
I want to hear his.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. You got. Okay.
Ron needs to keep it in his pants.
He
My
doesn't need
opinion.
any more kids.
I ain't after nothing, Artie. Forget
I hope
it.
you're wearing a rubber now these days, are you? No more kids for
No,
you.
I got a rubber on right now.
Good.
Can't even go into a place without.
Go
a
ahead
rubber.
quickly, Artie.
Okay. Elizabeth Taylor, Joan Rivers, and then you don't even worry about having kids with those.
Oh.
And Cloris Leachman.
Oh, my God.
Oh.
I'm going to kill Cloris Leachman.
Sexy.
Yeah.
What's the Elizabeth Taylor? I'll marry her. She's married. She's used to getting married.
Right.
I'll fuck the other one, whoever that was.
Joan Rivers.
There you
She
go.
can't have kids.
And by the way, Brian will be on the all-black superfan roundtable tonight on Howard 101 in honor of Black History Month. Brian, you're participating in that.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, so that should be a lot of fun.
It's all black?
All black.
Is it
Black
really?
History Month. What, are you kidding me?
Is it just you 3, or are there a couple other contestants? Where are they?
No.
You guys realize we're the only channels, I don't even think the black channels celebrate Black History Month as much as we do. We
right.
love it.
Channels.
Howard, you have done
That's
more
what
for
I'm
the
saying.
black man than Tarzan.
Absolutely. And by the way, Ron, you didn't win today, but I think we can actually arrange for you to fuck Joan Rivers. If you really want that to happen.
Set it up, Howard.
All right, we'll see what happens. No
Ron,
kids
that's
there.
2 phone calls.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. Thanks. Brian,
Thank you guys for coming in. It's a pleasure
Robin,
to
it's
meet
a wonderful
all of
meeting.
you. You guys were great.
Hi,
Robin. How are you? Nice to meet you. Pleasure.
Oh,
Yes.
I have your magazine in your thing. Can I get a signature
Sure.
later?
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, my money was on you. You
I tried to sack him out.
Good meeting you, finally. Call it all the time.
Howard, I know you don't like shaking hands, brother, but I love you, man.
You know you're a
Howard, I didn't mean to shake your hand. I didn't mean to shake your hand.
Thank you for all the years.
I meant to do
man.
that.
Look on the back. Deal with it.
Nice.
Right,
Right.
That name was Howard. Brian, congratulations, man.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
How do you feel, dude?
I feel great. Lisa G is. We were talking about Lisa G's hot behind and.
I got back, baby.
Yes. You're very beautiful.
No, Ron, what happened, man? You were talking so much shit in the beginning.
You know what? My buzzer wasn't working. I'm not bullshitting. Something's up with my buzzer, man.
The buzzers were, yeah.
This dude is fast, though. I mean, he's big but fast.
Yeah, Brian, you seemed like you weren't that confident to begin with, and
no, I'm a humble guy, but listen. I don't know who knows what. So again, I don't hear. I mean, I try to listen to every day, but sometimes I miss. But yeah.
Cyrus, what happened, man?
They're a lot older than me, so they knew. They've been listening longer. So I had the youth factor against me. That's all. But I'll be back.
All right. Well, you guys lost, but you still walked away with some money, so it's all good, right?
Yeah, as long as I have some money.
Hey, he slept at a bus terminal.
Oh yeah, so I had to leave the house at 11 just to get here.
That's a super fan.
That's a super fan.
All right, guys. Thanks for stopping by, and congratulations.
By the way, a lot of people pointed out what an asshole Scott DePace was yesterday when he was arguing about the AIG controversy and the bailout and bonuses thing. He was saying that the AIG guys should get their bonuses. And he says, it's funny. Scott DePace used the argument. By the way, 100 people wrote this, and I missed it yesterday. Scott DePace, while discussing the AIG bailout bonuses, Scott goes, the executives should get their bonuses because it was written for in a legal contract. And then he said that the contractually and legally agreed to terms between the car companies and unions should be dissolved. He contradicts himself.
Right.
He says, like most Republicans, he's only
like
for
unions.
the executives.
Yeah, he doesn't
he's
like
not
unions.
for the working man.
So the union contract should be thrown out and disregarded.
But these contracts should be honored.
Yeah. And also about the dog advice. I received a email from Sam Simon, who works with animals, and said I was 100% correct that you should never hit your dog. He said, as one of the nation's largest providers of free certified assistance dogs for the deaf, I must comment on your theories of dog training. Howard, you are unequivocally 100% correct. Hitting your dog accomplishes nothing. And the methods you described are the ones my trainers use for dogs that achieve the most elite level of training. Furthermore, I wonder why someone like Scott DePace would even get a dog. It appears that DePace, like his right-wing politics, is cruel and without empathy or compassion. I've heard that even Hitler was nice to his dog. Sadly, the same cannot be said of Scott DePace.
Yes, DePace said on the wrap-up show he would continue doing whatever he described here yesterday, and then in about a month it would work.
Yeah, and even like Jason said to me, isn't that a sign of low intelligence that, you gave him some really good advice, he asked for advice, and then he just can't absorb it. He can't. The Sam Simon Foundation will be happy to rescue Scott DePace's dog and find it a loving forever home.
Oh.
Where they don't hit.
Yeah, where they don't hit. Hitting a dog, right, Fred? You've got dogs.
No, dude, you just don't do that. It's like, it just makes them crazy, and it doesn't change the behavior. It just makes them afraid of you.
Right. Scott, you were busted by the audience. What is your argument on this AIG thing? Forget the dog. You respect the contracts of the executives, but you don't respect union contracts.
They're not comparable.
Why?
But in the case of the car companies, my argument is that the unions are largely at fault for causing the company to fail.
That's
the
not
AIG.
true.
Hold on, that's my argument. The AIG contracts have nothing to do with AIG failing.
Well, you could blame the executives for not getting the job done properly.
It does. No, but these bonuses. Did you read the op-ed that I sent you?
Yes, I did.
And what did you think of that?
There are some executives who had nothing to do with the failing of AIG, and they were promised bonuses, and now they're not getting them, and they're upset about it.
So the guy's working for nothing.
I understand that. But for the most part, you understand, in the one breath you say you have to honor contracts at AIG, but you're saying you don't have to honor union contracts.
No, I'm
can't
not
have it
saying
both
that.
ways.
I'm saying
That's
that
what
if
you
we're
said.
going to dump money into a company to make it work,
you need to make sure that it's going to work from the start, or else you don't do it.
And secondly,
and in the case of the contracts, the union contracts, from what I hear, it costs $75 an hour for an American car company to make.
I've heard that figure is misleading.
And it's $45 for the foreign cars. You can't compete like that.
And secondly, Sam Simon says what you're doing is wrong. Every expert that
Tell Sam to go sit back on his mansion and just
every expert that is employed by the Sam Simon Foundation, and there's many, all are dog trainers, agree with me.
Have you ever spoken to a dog trainer?
I could care less, Fred. I've had dogs my whole life.
Don't ask me again for advice. Don't ask me again for advice and then ignore it.
Well, just because I got your advice doesn't mean I have to take it as gospel.
You should be hitting your dog?
I don't. It's not like the dog yelps when I hit her.
Oh, come on.
It's a tap on the ass, and she knows she did wrong.
Then a tap on the ass isn't going to teach her anything.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
And then I throw her outside.
Not only that, she's not doesn't even understand why you're doing it.
She does.
No.
She goes on. All right, then why yell? What's the difference? Does a lion tamer not use a whip? What do you want him to just talk to the lion?
He's a fucking lion.
Well, what's the difference?
Lions eat people. Dogs are loyal pack animals.
What's the difference between a lion and a dog?
Does a horse use a whip?
I saw the most.
I mean,
if you are not a dog lover after this, there is a video going around on the internet. Kid Chris sent it to me. I should send it to you guys.
Yeah.
Picture this: a dog is it's a like a homeless dog or so, or a dog that's lost, walking on a busy highway, four lanes. The dog gets hit by a car.
Oh, I've seen that.
Yeah.
Miraculously, I mean, it looks like the dog's dead. It's laying there in the middle, and all the cars are just going and going, going. No one's stopping. Another dog sees this, runs out to help the dog, and she wants to drag the dog to the side of the road to help the dog. It doesn't use its mouth because she knows the mouth would hurt the dog. Pushes with her paws to move this dog, and this is a big dog. Pushes the dog to the other side of the street. Finally, people start to notice, and they stop cars, and they try to help the dog move the dog. And it turns out both dogs are fine, and even the one that got hit is perfectly fine, minor injuries.
Wow.
But imagine this dog is so loyal to another dog, and it tried to move the dog to safety. I mean, that's the most moving thing I ever heard.
Yeah.
You're never going to find. You go compare a dog to a fucking tiger?
No, I'm just saying that they're animals. At the end of the day, they're animals, and they understand.
Then do you need to mistreat them? Because
I'm not mistreating. I'm loving that dog. I'm telling that dog how she's going to do well in my family.
Tell her, don't hit her.
Yeah, she doesn't speak.
You can tell her. She does. They understand. They understand. What do you got, a lab?
Yeah.
A lab is as bright as a 3-year-old and can understand a vocabulary.
Actually, I think the lab might be smarter than you.
Yeah.
Fred, you know what? I question your intelligence sometimes too, pal.
Oh, come on. Fred's intelligence?
Yeah.
You think you're smarter than Fred?
Bring it on, dude.
Sure, let's take an IQ test.
Bring it on.
Let's take
No
an
way
IQ
you'll
test.
beat Fred.
I think I might. I think Fred has a great memory, but that's about it.
No, it's more than memory. The guy's got basic intelligence.
Listen, don't attack me. I'm quite intelligent.
It was a joke. It wasn't an attack.
You're also
Fred, should I hit you with a newspaper to see that you understand it?
What do you want to go up against Fred and name the subject? Name it.
No, an IQ test would be fair.
IQ test?
Sure.
He'll beat you. My money's on him.
Well, let's see.
Scott, I think you're a bright guy, but you're not smart.
Let's bring it on.
Fred, you think you'll beat him in an IQ test? Any chance I could lose money here?
I'm not going to take it.
You won't?
No, because I don't like IQ tests.
You don't want to know.
Yeah, what was an IQ test for someone of our age? What does that consist of? Logic questions, like basic?
Yeah, logic, command of language, patterns, spatial.
Right.
Hey, listen.
Memory?
Let me tell you something.
Anyway, my dog loves
Fred. I'll tell you why Fred's smarter than you. Number one, you see him on this Win Fred's Money. The guy knows tons of shit.
It's
He's
unreal.
got great memory. Awesome.
More than memory.
Yeah, but that's knowledge.
He's got knowledge.
I'm not saying he's stupid. I'm just saying I am not.
He plays an instrument. That shows me a high mathematical ability.
I was great in math.
Yeah, but can you play guitar?
No, I've never bothered. No.
Yeah, he's got a basic curiosity.
Can he play golf? Can he play golf?
Can he play golf?
Any idiot can play golf.
Oh, goodness.
Go ahead. Let's see what brilliant Gary has
He
to say.
doesn't play music because he thinks it's stupid. He said as much. He thinks
It's a
stupid.
waste of time.
What do you mean? What did he tell you? What do you mean it's a waste of time? What does he talk about?
He thinks that to send your kid to take music lessons when you know that they're not going to be great at it is a complete waste of time.
Then why? Gary cannot even say.
But then why golf if you're never going to be genius?
Said. That's not what I said.
What'd you say,
I
Brownie?
said that I would not be one to, if my child wanted to go to a college that it was all about music, I wouldn't support that.
You didn't say college. You said you wouldn't let your kid take lessons even as a grammar school kid.
No, I wouldn't.
Yes, you
I
did.
just
You said
said
it
that
from
I
the
would.
office.
I do not want to support. This thinking that you're going to get rich through music, because I realize
Rich,
what
what
it
if you
get
just enjoy playing music?
to have fun. That's one thing.
Yeah.
But if you start taking it serious, it's.
Seriously, there have been studies that have been done that prove when kids take music courses and play music, it improves the right side of the brain, which is the math section, the language section.
Listen, you
it
guys
makes them better students.
Go back and look at that refrigerator back there in the kitchen and see the thousands of CDs that are sitting there that people put their life and heart into, and they get nothing out
Scott,
of it.
you really sound like a McCarthy era, like fucking.
He's not, here's the thing. He's not being honest, because he's saying this was about going to college. That I understand. Right. We had a long conversation in front of the entire office. Everyone will back me up. That if your son wanted to play an instrument, it would be okay, but you would not push your child to play an instrument now, because you think that it's a dead end and that they're not going to learn anything from
Understand the difference. If he came to me and said he wanted to play, I'd say sure, go ahead, that's fine. But I'm not going to sit there and go, you need to take guitar lessons, because that's the way to the future.
No, but you might
wanna know
say
something. I'm going to tell you why 100% wrong. My father, in fact, forced me to take piano. He didn't force me, but he said, look, I really think you should take piano lessons. He didn't think I was going to be the next Beatles. But he said, gee, in my life, I always wished I knew an instrument.
Me too, man.
And I always wished that...
well, I don't. Understand these are your opinions.
That's
listen,
because you have no imagination.
Knowing how to play an instrument is so much fun in life that you bond with other people through it.
I'm envious.
It's a language. It's like learning Spanish or learning something. It's something that
but
brings
you never learned
closer to...
sports. Isn't that aren't you missing there?
Yes, I am, and I wish I had. That's what I'm telling you. I wasn't going to be Babe Ruth, but the fact is, I wish I had been more active in my earlier life. I have a big regret about that.
And what do you think is more important, sports or music?
Both.
Yeah, but Scott, playing piano or guitar, you could do when you're 80 years old.
You don't have to choose one or the other. It's called an enrichment in life. Why read a book?
But he feels like
why play golf?
Why?
Because it's fun. I do it for fun. I would never sit there and quit my job thinking I'm going to join the pro tour.
Do you want your kid to read literature?
Sure.
Why? He's not going to be an author.
Right. Because come on. That's
what do you mean?
Don't you think it's a quantum leap to say that because you encourage your son to take an instrument, that in 15 years he's going to throw his life away trying to follow that dream? You're just letting them play music, have fun. It opens up a whole world.
I am saying there are many other things I would choose over music that I would encourage him to do.
See,
That's at the bottom of my list.
This is where behind his back. This is where behind his back we have the conversation like maybe he's not that bright.
No, but Scott, you sound like you're anti-creativity.
Because this guy
right, he is anti-creativity.
Let me tell you something. I'll tell you why you're not bright. I'll tell you why you're not bright, and here's the reason.
Do I have to sit here and listen to this?
People who are cavemen,
because I'm so smart,
beat animals into submission. I don't need to beat anything. I don't need to hit my kid. I don't need to hit my dog. I can look at a dog and reason with a dog. That's how bright I am. See? You, on the other hand, are like a caveman. You say, I get frustrated, I'll hit the dog.
Look, I've had dogs my whole life, a lot more than you ever have.
And you've done the wrong thing.
And it's always been right. It's always been perfect. I've always had a great dog.
And
so how come it's not working now?
There's a proven track record, and I'm going to continue because I haven't been doing it too long. My wife made me do this stupid squirt bottle crap and listen to guys like you. So my way will work. Don't worry about it.
It won't.
It will.
Trust me, that dog can be eating your pot roast when your back is turned.
Yeah.
That dog's not loyal to you.
So I should listen to Howard and go, no. Or whatever the hell it was.
That's a step in the right direction.
All right.
Any dog expert will back him up. No dog expert backs you up.
I don't need a dog expert.
Scott, when I was a kid, my father, we literally spent hours hitting grounders and everything.
Yeah.
And I had so much fun, but I really wish half of that time was spent on learning an instrument.
Great. What would they have done for you? I don't get it.
What do you mean, what would it have done?
You know what? It's fun. It's like your golf. It's fun.
I'll tell you what, in the professional now.
I don't say you shouldn't. I'm telling you my opinion about my son. So I'm not going to push him towards music. I will push him towards golf.
Music is a very important part of life.
I agree.
And for a child to have an understanding of music theory is an advanced child. And you're giving them something. It's like swimming. You're giving them something.
Don't see it. Can you explain that? Music theory. Why?
Because you're a bore. This is one of man's greatest inventions, music. It soothes the soul.
Yeah.
It's educational.
Have you ever played an instrument, Scott?
When you play an
No,
instrument,
I took 2 drum lessons and quit.
when you play an instrument
So
with
then you
other
can't
people,
comment.
when you play an instrument with other,
Fine. Have you ever?
when you see these musicians, in
Howard's
here,
never played golf. He can't comment on golf.
when you see but that's something I should learn about. There's a lot
then
of
you
things to
should.
learn about. You got to prioritize.
Yeah.
And your priorities are out of order.
Oh, according
Golf
to
is
you,
not more
Mr.
important
Expert,
than music.
you're going to list my priorities?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
No, because you're not advanced. You're a very, very simple human being.
You teach
don't
your son to be
understand-
closed-minded in that area. That's horrible.
You're
You realize
way
how
off.
wrong you are. These are opinions of yours.
No, I don't realize how wrong I am. I'm trying to help you now because you're not as advanced as I am. I'm very, very bright. I'm considered a genius in a lot of areas. So why would you assume
I'll
you
take
know
an
what
IQ
you're doing?
test against you,
Why
too.
would you assume you know more than I do?
Why would you assume you know more than I do?
Because I'm a genius.
Well, I am the genius, too.
No, you're not. You've not excelled in anything.
Okay, Howard.
You haven't.
So
I
because
have.
You've
So you
excelled
have
in
to-
one area. I agree. You've excelled in radio.
Well, how many areas have you excelled? How many areas have you excelled in?
Oh, man, I don't know.
So don't
even go there.
belittle
That's
my
ridiculous.
genius. So assume
So
that
you're
you're at
you're
the feet of a
genius.
master now.
You're a genius
and you're learning from
in
me.
radio.
No, I'm a genius.
Not life.
They don't just say you're just a genius in radio. I'm a genius. They didn't walk around. Einstein's a genius only in math. He's a genius. When you're a genius, it's like being a doctor. You're a doctor. You're a doctor. You're a genius. You're a genius. I'm a genius. Not many people are. I happen to be a genius.
Who in this room
That's
do you think
it.
you're smarter than? List it.
Everyone.
I think he thinks he's smarter than he's like
You think
Ben
you're
Shapiro.
smarter than everyone in here?
Sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
Listen, I don't think you're
Listen, what
stupid.
kind
I
of
don't
person
I'm just
doesn't
saying.
think they're smarter than everyone?
I'm done trying to help you.
That's
I'm gonna-
ridiculous.
I'm not-
Scott, I'm done trying.
I certainly am smart. Benji might be up
Scott,
there. I
I'm
think.
done trying to help you. I'm officially announcing now. Others can help you if they want to.
All right, good.
Dude,
I don't
I'm
need
not gonna-
any help. I don't want any help.
It's a lost cause.
That's
How
the
many
point.
people would love to have an audience with me where I concentrate on their problems and their areas where they need improvement? Many.
Well,
And
I'm not
I've
one of
given
them,
this
I
to
guess.
you, but this gift is no longer available to you. I've
You're
tried.
on your own
I can
now.
help you though if you'd like.
That's okay. I don't need it. I'm evolved.
You're
You can leave.
evolved.
Thank you. All right.
I mean, if your son came to you
I
and
think
said,
the
I
only
want
way
to
he's
play
going to
the
help
guitar,
you if he removes half your brain. That's
We're
how he
done.
can help.
all
It's
right,
done.
okay.
I mean,
I
there's-
just got, if your son wants to play the guitar, you're not going to say that's great. You
I
know?
said no. I said sure. I'll sign him up tomorrow for lessons. That's not the point.
All right, thank
the
you.
point was, am I going to
Thank
say you need to go play guitar to be a better person? No, that's not going to come from me.
No, you don't
no
say
one's
to
gonna
be a
say
better
that.
That's what
person.
this is all about.
No, you're saying you're planning on giving your son life lessons and advice.
Yes.
One of the things you should offer to him is music lessons because it's important. You know,
I don't see
understanding music. I'll give you an example why music theory is important. My dad, it was the reason he was hung up on it. My dad decided to become a recording engineer. And as a recording engineer, he worked on many commercials. His partner, who had a musical background and could play piano and sing, actually, he became a very valuable recording engineer because whoever came in wanted a guy, they wanted to work with a fellow musician. He understood music and how to cut on the beat and all this stuff. It made him a better engineer.
All right.
My father said, if I had this piece of education, if I had this information, not that he was in music, but understanding music theory would have given him the language to be a better recording engineer. And
could
so he
say that for
recognized,
everything.
well, of course. That's why my daughter's fluent in Spanish. Now, when she went out to look for work, her job now, they pay her more money because she knows Spanish. She's invaluable to them. She's interpreting
I agree.
every
Spanish
20
is great.
seconds. Only
I agree with
because
that one.
she's a good kid. There's a lot of good kids out there, but she's got a skill. So what you try to do is, as a parent, to take the skills that are golf's a skill too, and it's
Right.
good for business. You go out
great
on the
for
golf
business.
course.
I would
your
argue
buddies,
better for business than
There's
music
something
is.
very important about an athletic background, but even more important is to give them the language of music and theory. Not that they're going to become the Beatles. Maybe they will. That's wonderful.
And
you
see,
know,
that's what I don't want.
I'll tell you my frustration.
You don't want you to
No,
become the Beatles?
I don't
When
want
I
them to
said-
think that they're going to be the Beatles and
No.
then
He
waste
doesn't want
their
them to
life,
think is what
waste
it's
their
called.
education,
That's
waste their
delusional.
time.
That's delusional.
No, that's what happens.
No,
how
it
many
doesn't.
again? How
Listen,
many records
I'll
back
give you an
there?
example.
All those guys, I guarantee you, they don't have
The
normal jobs.
late,
And if they do,
great
they're
Sam
horrible.
Kinison used to do this show. And Sam would come in, and Sam was a pretty good guitar player. Now, Sam is a stand-up comic. He would dabble in guitar. And there was nothing cooler when Sam would come in. He said to me, hey, why don't you go up on stage with me? We'll jam. Now, I can play basic guitar. I'm not any good. I wasn't as good as like Sam was. But I could get up and jam with him in this language. And it was terrific. And, even from, you want your sons to get laid.
Howard,
girls melt. When Fred, who is a complete, almost a sociopath, and not even able to communicate with human beings.
If that's what's going to make a girl
he would
melt,
sit down and play.
He would
sit down and play. He would sit down and play guitar. I saw beautiful women melt at his feet.
It's ridiculous.
There's a man who has tremendous problems.
So there you go.
And you're saying
your hero, Richard Nixon, played brilliant piano before he trashed the country.
He's not my hero. Reagan's my hero.
Like, as a comedian, I would love to be able to write a funny song on guitar.
He was a genius.
That's the point. And, even you're a director.
Howard, you're biased.
You're a director.
You're biased. You're an entertainer.
No, well, listen,
that's why
you're in
think
show
it's all
business.
about...
You're a director. If you understood music and music theory, when we have musicians in here, you'd be able to have a certain understanding of what you should be even filming.
I agree. I agree for that one little part. Yeah.
It's a very important part of life.
You know what? I'll use, DePace's argument against him. Why did you invent the video caddy? Do you think the world was really waiting for another piece of useless junk?
Yeah, that's a good point.
See, that's just it. There's a perfect example that you don't play golf, so you don't understand how important a device like that
I can go down to the
be.
U.S. Patent Office. I can find thousands, millions of patents of useless inventions. So were those people stupid, too, to try and follow a dream?
They wasted their time.
No, that's ridiculous.
I'm using your argument with why you're against music.
No, it's not a good point. You guys are all biased because you guys are entertainers. Of course, you like to play music.
But you're not an inventor, so why invent?
But I haven't put my life savings or every minute of my day.
Was your brother in a band? Is this what this is about?
There's part of that.
Did your brother have a band? And did it fail?
Oh, was he jealous?
Yeah, but it was just no, nothing to do with jealousy.
Was he jealous?
Yeah, I have a sister and a brother, very musically talented. It got them both nowhere. I know that for a fact.
What about the satisfaction of knowing how to play?
Well, what about the satisfaction of knowing how to, I don't know, build a house out of cards?
That's important too.
I got another question.
There's a huge difference between a house of cards and learning to play music. It's a language.
That statement makes you sound dumb.
All right, I can hit a golf ball straight. What about that?
You think playing a house of cards is as important as music?
No, Howard.
Listen, you know what? I told you I'm a genius. I can't waste my time with you.
You should learn how to play golf because you don't understand.
Robin's right. Why is this continuing? Even Robin is saying.
Shake your head, Robin. Go ahead.
I didn't.
Robin, who learns a useless thing every other day. Horseback riding, and car racing. What else you got?
Say a word during this entire.
No, she didn't.
Stupid
so why attack her?
Why are you attacking Robin?
Because I look at her with that face, and she's back and forth with her head.
You don't know what my face meant. Why are you interpreting
I can read it.
All right, listen.
That was his face reading course that he never took.
You have stolen 10 minutes of our life.
Yes.
Oh, wait. This is Cookie on the phone. This is Scott's dog. Cookie, go ahead.
Finally, an intelligent conversation.
See?
Are you mad? Are you mad at Scott?
Don't bark, Cookie. Shh. Shut up. No.
Dog saying it hates you.
Actually, Scott is probably a math.
Let me talk to Cookie. Cookie. No.
See,
she shut right up.
Scott is actually a math genius. You ran a cocaine ring, I think, for a while, right?
Yeah, a cocaine ring, Artie. Yeah, that's what it was.
Oh, that's right. He isn't more intelligent than
Cookie.
I couldn't do that.
Cookie, bark twice if you want me to rescue you and send you to Sam Simons.
I've seen Sam's place in Malibu that he built for dogs.
Can I have one?
A lot of humans would love it.
Go ahead, Fred. Talk to Cookie.
Cookie, bark twice if you think the video caddy is the most useless invention you've ever seen.
Cookie, bark twice if you think a career in music is horrible.
That dog hates you.
I told you the dog was smart.
Cookie, are you embarrassed that your name is Cookie? Bark twice if you are. Yes. Wouldn't you like a more masculine name? Bark twice if you say yes. Yeah.
My son named her.
Hey, Cookie, when I say the name Scott, what do you think? There you go. All right.
All I can say is thank God Scott wasn't Sebastian Bach's father.
Hey, Cookie, bark twice if you want me to hit Scott with a newspaper every time he does something wrong. All right. Very good, Cookie. Thank you.
Cookie, I'll see you later.
That's Cookie the dog. All right. We'll be back right after these words. Thank you, Scott. Yeah.
going to be the one going, hey, you have to take this music class. That's all I'm saying. If he says, Dad, I want to take a music class, Dad, I want to learn guitar, I said, great. Where do we sign you up? Let's go figure it out. And I would do that.
What if you want to play the flute? What if he came to you and said, Dad, I want to play the flute?
That would be something you're...
I'm just asking a question. That's what brass instrument they offer usually in 3rd or 4th grade.
It's fine.
Okay.
It's
Just
fine.
checking.
Yeah.
Okay. That's not so bad.
It's all my point is if my son says, I want to go to college to learn music, I'm going to say, you know what? You're going to have to find out how to pay for that one yourself. Thank you.
But you'll pay for college if he wants to go for, say, politics or
Absolutely.
history.
Any of the business, history, no, that's another no-no.
What else is useless?
English, probably not, because the only thing you're going to get there is probably a, English maybe, but most of English jobs, I guess you would end up being like a teacher or something.
Generic art, liberal arts degree?
You can use English for anything.
I wouldn't pay a lot of money.
You can use history for anything. You can use anything for anything.
No,
in fact,
the facts
most people who go to law school are political science majors, English majors, history majors.
Exactly.
Right.
I wouldn't pay for law school. Because that's a whole nother... No.
Why not? That's a great living, man.
I have 2 male boys.
So you don't let them if they wanted to be, if they were like, hey, Dad, I love hair, I love the art of hairdressing, that's what I want to pursue?
No, thanks.
Art major.
They could, I'm sure that degree probably
Podiatry? Is that okay?
Podiatry? Sure.
Art major.
Art major, no. Why
Thesis
would you
major.
learn something that you're not going to use at your job?
This is what my mother said. She goes, what are you going to do? Go work at a history firm? What are you going to do when you get out of college? You're going to go get a big job at the history? Let me tell you something.
There are some jobs with history, but not many.
No, but you're thinking too. See, this is you thinking too literally. You don't necessarily take your history degree and go become a curator at a museum. You use your intelligence and you can take it further. You can do anything you want with a history
So you're saying in this job, which is a communications job, you don't use any of your communication skills you used at college? What if you had only taken history and then ended up in this job? Wouldn't you then be worse off at this job?
Well, I can't possibly answer that.
Well, I think I can. Yeah, of course. Of course you would. And if not, then your communication degree is worthless.
It's not just history. You learn analytical thinking. You learn how to interpret facts, how to research, how to read.
That's like me learning the golf program and deciding to be a musician.
No! 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 I'm sorry.
You said building a house of cards.
It's just, but I obviously was trying to.
Right. Okay. Well, that's what I said.
It's a bad example. But the point is,
horrible example. Tim's gonna faint.
I know people in LA who moved to Los Angeles to go to guitar school. Yeah. Fucking what a waste of time. They would sit there and fucking play, and they had a stage presence class.
Why is it a waste of time? Because they don't make a career out of it?
Yeah, right. It's a great hobby to have.
This was their college. This was what they were 22. This was what they were going to do as a career. Look, if my kid says, hey, Dad, I really want to play guitar, I'm going to say, let's go buy you one right now. Absolutely. But if it's up to me to go, hey, Kyle, you're not interested in music yet. Come on, I want you to start taking classes.
What if he does that? What if he has some aptitude and wants to pursue it? What are you going to do? Like, at what point do you kill the dream?
At the point where it starts getting in the way of what he needs for the rest of his life, his education. When he says to me, I want to go to a music college, I go, work at it. Find your own way. I'm not paying for it.
Oh, that is so. Who are you, Bing Crosby, for Christ's sakes?
The point is, I would not support paying for something that I didn't feel was a smart decision.
You're going to let
you're not going to let any of your past influences affect what your daughter might want to do. If she says, I want to go, Dad, I want to put everything I've got into making a new type of a Barbie doll. Are you going to say, okay, let's go ahead?
I wouldn't do it blindly, but if she was good at it and she had the skills, and I would loan her the money to do it. I wouldn't give it to her, but I'd loan it to her.
What if when Duke turns 18, your young son Duke turns 18?
Kyle. Who's Duke? Duke's the dog who died.
He's late, though.
Oh, I'm sorry.